Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ash and this is Ash Reacts. Today we are going to be watching the premiere of Season 2 of The Rings of Power and I'm so excited to get into it. What kind of shenanigans is Sauron going to get into? We know he's heading back to Mordor. What's going to happen now that the elves probably know that Sauron's back? And are the Stranger and Nori going to be okay? Last season ended with a bang. I'm ready to keep going. Let's hop into it. Is that a crown? It's dope as hell.
Always after a defeat, Shadow takes another shape and grows.
Is Sauron really gonna like walk up here and take all of Adar's progress?
But today, a new age begins. Under me, Sauron.
That's him? That doesn't look like him. Does he like change bodies?
For I seek a new kind of power. Not of the flesh, but over flesh.
Oh, that's the phrase that Celebrimbor said that tipped Galadriel off.
Many orcs will die.
That was like some Brutus shit. He was ready for that though. The orcs really don't like him.
Hayuk Zambat.
Blonde men are not to be trusted. I don't like it. I'm here for it. They're Jon Snow and him though, all getting the stab in. Damn, I can't believe we get to see his assassination. They really didn't like him. Ah! 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 So that's what happens when you kill a demigod? Wait, is that the ice place? I was just gonna say they should dismember him and scatter his parts across the globe, but that beat me to it. Get knocked down, and I get up again. Is his corpse gone? Is he what is falling on you? Did he blow up? Yeah, I think you all have a little bit of Sauron on you. His ashes.
You are free.
Well, maybe he should have been a little nicer to the orcs. But he had to have had like a Horcrux or something, because he comes back. They should have taken some bleach to that rock he died on, because now his blood's just seeped into the earth. Oh no. What are the worms? I hate it. I hate it. That's nasty. Are you telling me Halbrand comes from this? Wonder how long this took. Whee! 'Cause I imagine he like was evolving over time. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think about it too much. A lot of people don't like this show, apparently, telling me in my comments. First off, thank you for watching, even if you don't like a show. Second off, why do you do that? Oh! Third off, tell me why you don't like it. Is it because it messes up the lore? Yeah, get out of there, horse. Look at this horse, look at this horse, look at that horse. How many times have you watched Beyonce's halftime show? Yeah, I feel like he needed life to feed on and, like, imitate, kind of. Because he looked like vegetation. I would be so pissed off. Like, I just got mass murdered. Had to crawl my way out of a hole. I got ran over.
That way lies death, friend. An army of orcs moves against men.
Did he really come back, like, this recently?
There's another life waiting for you. You just have to turn to war.
I was just gonna say, this is probably
That heraldry.
who he took that from.
As a reminder that our fates are never certain, that fortunes can turn for even the most powerful.
So this guy's gonna die because he said he took it off a dead man. Is he gonna kill this man? So he goes with them because he's on this ship, and then they all get shipwrecked from the worm. He really was just reborn when he met Galadriel. Yep. I remember this thing.
Of the legal.
I've because you have chosen good.
But what of tomorrow?
You have
You
to
choose it again. Man, I like this guy, and he's gonna die. The worm's gonna get him.
Grab hold of something.
You got like super strength. Oh wow, never mind. I really thought he wanted to be good. He really just liked that guy's necklace and not the guy. And I know he was strong enough to pick that thing up. He was alive a whole 2 days before he met her. Changed the trajectory of everyone's life. Is this, our friends? That's her horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. What are they doing? This is childish behavior. She seems stressed.
But by order of Harold Elrond, you are to come with us.
Oh, he outranks her? The last place I want to wear a dress is the woods. I'm gonna get a leaf flying up your cooter.
Is it true?
They are not
Harold
having
Elrond
fun.
carries 3 rings.
Okay, I wondered if that was what it was.
We will discuss the rings once you have answered the question. Elrond just informed me your companion, this Halbrand, was not who he claimed. Yet
Oh,
you chose
damn.
to withhold this from him and Celebrimbor.
I mean, that's true. She should have said it.
Who is he? Why do you dance so to avoid revealing the truth?
Because she's ashamed.
He is no man.
He's a demigod.
He has been
And you know,
masquerading as one.
I want to hate on Elrond, but if she was forefront, he would have been a lot more kind, I think.
He is so...
She always looks like she did a line of drugs when she talks about him. Her eyes get all wonky.
Could you?
She didn't know.
The rings. Show them to me.
We dare not use them, High King. He's no doubt corrupted
He never
them.
touched them,
He
High
worked
King.
with Celebrimbor for weeks. We can't...
Weeks? It didn't feel that long.
Now you inform me our most cunning enemy is rising again?
She has been telling you he's coming back.
Those rings are more than our last hope. They may be the last hope for all Middle-earth.
Sauron has not yet amassed that degree of power. These rings may be how he attained
How does he
it.
get power?
They must be
I
destroyed.
don't really get it. Damn, we just made him the rings and Elrond already wants to destroy them?
The rings, Elrond.
But how fast he was just holding that scroll in the finale, staring at her to, like, running off to the king. It seemed like a big jump, and I didn't get to see the middle of that jump. Oh, I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna drop the rings. Is Sauron just gonna walk into Middle-earth and everyone who hates him gonna let him be in charge? I don't think that's how things work. He's gotta kill Adar or something. Adar. I might be saying his whole name wrong.
Welcome to Mordor.
Not Waldreg. I hate him. I was really hoping I'd never have to see him again.
You swear allegiance to Adar.
I do say it wrong. It is Adar. He hadn't even said no yet.
In Mordor you bow, or you bleed.
I don't think I'm built for Middle-earth. I would swear allegiance to stay alive, but I don't know how they would use me. I'd be pretty useless. That isn't a new person. Am I wrong? This a new actor? That is a new person. I liked the old guy. He's creepier looking, but I don't like change. I have to get used to it.
Since Galadriel's defeat, she's sought out a new ally, an ancient sorcerer, to instruct the elves in forging a new weapon. The power over flesh. Set my people free and I will tell you where he can be found. You can't kill me.
You already did kill me once.
Sauron could never return, could he?
He is a god.
Sauron is dead.
I just find this guy a lot less intimidating as the last guy, but he's not a bad actor at all. Oh, stranger. Cool. So I'm guessing the new guess everyone has for this guy is he's Gandalf. Where's Nori? is that? A staff? Like Moses? He does give big Moses vibes. Except he's white.
Got that look in your eye.
She looks older.
You had that dream again last night. Maybe it's a clue to what we're going to find.
I would kill to run a brush through his hair. Now, who's this? They work for the orcs? Is that why they're covered up?
We're going in circles. There's nothing to eat out here.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Might bear some fruit.
Oh, bring it back to life? He really loves blowing stuff up.
We'll eat for days.
You'll eat bugs for days. I love like studying cultures and like the evolution of man over time. One of my degrees is in sociology, and I really love that stuff, and anthropology. And having that kind of studying in the back of my mind, I just assume the nomadic Harfoots are eventually going to evolve into the sort of hobbit society of the Shire. I could be way off, but that's how I've envisioned it in my mind. Leave that alone.
Being followed.
Did we call him anything other than the stranger? Like, what does Nori call him? We should at least give him a nickname for the road. I remember this thing. Mutant hyena.
Come on, Your Majesty.
He's gonna rip your throat
Tell
out.
old Waldrick everything you know about Sauron.
Piece of shit.
Pain must be something you enjoy.
That didn't look like a good meal anyway. I don't think he's missing out that much. That tool looks like something Art the Clown would come up with.
I'm going to kill you.
Make the dog your friend. Give him the bone. You guys can play fetch to pass the time. Whew, that scared me. Oh, he's a dog trainer. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, Elrond's gonna be hiding under the bridge like a troll. Is this how you make boats?
Perfection.
Perfection exists only in Valinor. You needn't hide any longer.
Master Kirtan, you are the oldest and wisest of our kind.
I perceive you carry something in your charge.
It is to be given directly to Lord Celebrimbor. He must be informed that Halbrand is Sauron.
Yes, he should. Maybe people wouldn't be so mad if you would have been honest.
Because of you, our enemy lives.
I mean, she didn't bring him back to life.
I will not stop until he is destroyed. And I have put this right.
High King, we have not found the rings.
Elrond would seek out someone he can trust.
I have seen Celebrimbor's work before. I remember he used to speak of one day crafting objects of such power they could change the heart of any who beheld them.
Well, he's done it.
It would appear he has succeeded.
The enemy is cunning. The rings may well be a ploy on his part.
It's true, because he left easier than I thought he would in that situation. With how interested he was in the rings, I thought it was strange watching it.
The rings must be destroyed.
And we know they don't destroy it, because they make more. Isn't there like 7 total?
Still now, at the spot where our bay meets the sea, there remains on the seabed a scar so deep. If one were to cast these rings into its depths, they...
Where's the spotlight from? That was a weird... I was gonna say I thought the lighting in this episode was kind of strange. Something's different about this season with how they're shooting that I can't quite put my finger on.
Elrond, but unless we both trust in the rings now, all will be lost.
What so frightens you cannot consider the possibility of their corruption?
Because in my heart, I know the three rings are free of his influence.
But are you?
Where's Círdan? Where are the rings?
Damn, the rings were just created and they're already causing so much havoc. Maybe we should destroy them. Okay, Kevin McAllister. It's gonna be someone good with how much they're building this up. It's giving comedy, actually. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I swear to God, if this is Poppy... I thought the subtitle said Poppy.
How's everyone at home?
About the same.
How'd she catch up?
You haven't exactly gotten very far. Harfots must have journeyed this way a long time ago. Not to forget the words to the song, or you'll just go round in circles.
Sing to me,
Land far away.
Think it's some kind of directions. There! Black sand for my bed!
And this just goes back to my, like, anthropological, sociological thinking of that's how humans conveyed so much information, was making up stories and writing songs. It's just really cool. Maybe that's a sign to not do it. Is he gonna be enticed by them?
I was led up to a dark and nameless peak, chained and left. I saw it. Servant's face. Sauron's face. Your people have been set free. Tell me what you know of Sauron.
He's me. Nice to see you again.
Sauron has returned in a new form. I am not yet certain what shape he has taken.
Sure you don't.
And I'll go to them and seek him out.
Why did he come here if he's just gonna go back to the elves? And they gave him a horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
See that he's followed.
I'm going to kill you.
That's hilarious. W for Sauron.
We must return to our home, or diminish forever into endless night.
It's that guy bringing the rings back. I think they're just too enticing to throw away for these people. Elrond chose wrong.
Perfection does not exist only in Valinor, High King. It is here.
Oh, he put one on. I'm guessing the king gets one. Who gets the third one?
No!
Oh, just dropping them willy-nilly. It would look good on her. Elrond is the only one to be trusted. He said no! Don't do it! It is also made out of her brother's, like, dagger. Maybe that can be her payment. He's really blinged out. If he punch you, it'll really hurt. So all the rings are enticing like that and not just like the ring. Oh wow. It is like instant. That's good then. I don't trust those rings. I think they're more trouble than they're worth. Do you think he thinks he was wrong now? I don't. I think he's right. And I hear the melody of that lullaby. Do, 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 do. They sing that in like that lullaby about the rings. It was in the credits of the finale. Alright, so here's Celebrimbor. What's he doing?
The new forge is remarkable, my lord.
Why we build a new one?
Forgive me, my lord, but a messenger has just arrived. This messenger is from the Southlands.
And this is why we should have told Celebrimbor that he's Sauron. Did we ever get around to that? He's always dirty.
Well, my lord, do we grant him entry?
Kill him where he stands. All right, that was episode 1 of season 2 of The Rings of Power. I'm so excited. We started off with a lot of conflict between the elves. Was not expecting that between Elrond and Galadriel. Thought they were going to be besties till the end there. But she's very enticed by the ring. I totally understand Elrond's hesitation. I kind of wonder if him being like half human has something to do with his ability to think a little more rationally about the rings. I'm not like well versed in the lore of Lord of the Rings at all. I do know there ends up being more for like the different species, like the humans, the dwarves. So I'm kind of wondering how all of that's going to come about. I really want to know Sauron Halbrand's long-term game plan. Like, obviously I get he probably wants to be in charge of Mordor, but I don't really know the steps he's taking to get there and why he's taking them. I'm sure we'll get to it. I'm just thinking and curious. I feel like audiences must have felt how I felt about Poppy being left behind, because I don't know why they would have had her catch up with all that stuff. I don't know why they wouldn't have just written her going along with them in the first place, like I thought they would have done. Nevertheless, I'm happy she's there. I think the dynamic needed a third person, helped bring a little levity to the situation. And it became a full circle moment for Poppy's like traveling song being super relevant. Again, no Bronwyn and Theo this episode. I do wonder if they're like donezo with their story. I wouldn't mind it either way, but it is weird not to see them for 2 episodes in a row. Both those episodes being a finale and a premiere. It kind of means something that they're just not anymore in the story. Other than that, this episode was a favorite simply because Waldrick died, but I'm ready to see where all this setup takes us. Oh wait, isn't this where the dwarves are? I was just talking about how I wanted to see them. Hey, my favorite wife and hubby.
We're not paupers.
You're the one said would be wise to tighten our purse strings.
Man, he is the heir to the throne and he still has to pinch pennies. I love it.
Now you're bound to an outcast.
Oh.
I'm bound to the dwarf I love.
Okay, so they're living common lives now. A true love is there when you're rich or you're poor.
Have you tried to talk to your father?
Disa, you know he will never agree to see me.
That's why we have to do a coup.
Why should I be the one to ask for an audience? He disowned me.
Oh, she hears something in the rocks. She knows the orcs. They travel underground, she knows.
Brace yourself.
She said hold on to something. Well, maybe now your dad will want to talk to you, because you've been in a terrorist attack. I love how he shielded his lady. Where are the kids? Are the kids okay? Oh no. Oh, these are the seeds. This is Bronwyn, because they were going to plant more seeds. Oh no, never mind. It's Galadriel. But those were the same seeds, I swear.
My dear brother.
You're always talking about your dead brother and never your dead husband. Maybe it's too hard of a subject for her to think about. Maybe she didn't like him that much. I don't know. Okay, but what happened with you and Halbrand?
I've had an unexpected visitor.
This is a dream. This gotta be a dream, right? For someone who wants to claim he wants to be good, he comes about in the creepiest ways possible. Yeah, this is a dream. Her regrets really torment her. And you know what can help with that? EMDR therapy. This is an awful nightmare. I think he's talking about the other rings though, with the 9 for humans, whatnot.
What of the whereabouts of Sauron?
Our spies indicate that Sauron was last seen traveling into Mordor. We believe he intends to supplant Adar and claim his armies.
Yeah, but he's doing it in a sneaky way.
What says the commander of the northern armies?
It's crazy to me that we were so mad at her and she gets to keep the ring.
It does not take the eye of an eagle to see your thoughts have flown far afield. What troubles them?
What do you think? Same thing that's troubled them for like 20 years.
Sauron is alone, without army or ally.
He's sneaky. Do not underestimate him.
Rest assured, Celebrimbor and the secrets of his craft are safe.
This king is constantly telling her things are fine when they're not. She's just gonna have constant like visions and dreams of him like Harry Potter and Voldemort. They're connected.
Some veiled evil closes in on Celebrimbor.
It's not veiled.
Since the wearing of this ring, I have perceived glimpses of the unseen world.
Well, maybe Elrond was right, and they're evil. I really wonder where he is right now.
Then send me to Eregio.
Galadriel,
If Sauron is there, I will send word.
Face Sauron again.
You're not capable of doing it. Your mind is too out there.
The deceiver obtains a being's trust. He gains the ability to sculpt their very thoughts.
What?
He knows my mind, and I know his.
Do you? Do you really, though?
You cannot face him alone.
She shouldn't. She shouldn't go anywhere near him. Who are you gonna send with her? Elrond is the only one who is level-headed right now.
Lord Celebrimbor regrets to inform you. He's unable to grant you entry.
Oh, wow.
My lord is occupied.
Are you asking me to leave?
Wow, okay. Yeah.
Lord of Eregion is asking you.
They said, and don't come back.
Wait here.
For who? They're not coming?
He refuses to leave, my lord.
'Cause he's a brat.
I promised Lady Galadriel before she left that I would never treat with him again.
Good. Good.
I believe he's injured, my lord.
Not our problem. I'm stubborn as hell. That Sauron would be waiting there a long while. If it was a battle of wills between me and him, I'll forget he's there. Okay, these are the people who've been following Nori and her friends. At first, I thought they were orcs because they have all that garb on to hide them from the sun. But then when I was editing, I noticed the arm was exposed. So not orcs. So maybe they're wizards too. They capture fireflies like he did in the first season, he being the stranger. Oh, this actor looks familiar. I don't want to see. Always the middle of the hand where you have so many nerves. You use it, it's hard to heal because you're closing it. Cut somewhere else. And then these are the people who were looking for Sauron. So why is the stranger and Nori coming here? Oh, it's gonna turn into a people. How? Why? Who? What? When? Oh, I remember them.
Sauron's shadows deepening.
Yeah, but what about the other person?
And the Istar.
Yeah, Istar.
Whispers of an old man in rags traveling east with two halflings.
I mean, he's not that old.
We must reach him before he learns to harness his powers.
So he's a dark wizard, it says in the subtitles. Isn't Gandalf like a white wizard?
Have you found him?
I didn't just find him. I know how to capture him.
How?
What makes you think a mortal could defeat an Istar?
It's interesting he called him a Istar.
Slaughter the halflings
So there's more.
he calls friends.
Leave Poppy and Nori alone, first of all.
What about...
Second of all,
Dodrick?
fuck you. Oh, they're trying to name him. We're on the same page, because he needs a name.
And wise?
What about John?
No one can give you a name.
Your parents do it. I don't...
It is who you are.
I would just call him John. One syllable, really easy. Very common. So statistically, it might be his name. Can't believe they came here on purpose, where all the evil people are.
Silence. Can you hear that?
Hooves.
Time to hide. Harfoots are good at hiding and camouflage, so... I love that they're so good at it that he didn't even know where they were. Oh, I was like, it sounds like a snake. It is a snake. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was holding my breath. Oh, wow. That cave-in really effed them up.
Every garden has withered since the earthquake. Rumors abound of dark omens across all the dwarven realms.
Yeah, because it's the orcs.
The mountain was cursed when the prince let in that elf.
Oh,
You two
God.
wouldn't be trafficking in conjecture, would you? No.
Yeah, because we'll beat your ass if you are.
Then it isn't true. That something terrible is happening.
Well, she didn't say that. It's just not the elf's fault. Come on, Disa, show him who's boss.
Not long ago, a fire mountain awoke, collapsing our sun shafts, and with them, our ability to grow crops.
If you take that deal with the elves, though, they give you food. I remember that.
Every stone singer you've brought here has failed to identify a safe path to dig.
Oh, so Stone Singer's like a job. I love when she sings. She has a beautiful operatic voice. The song's probably copywritten, so I have to cut it out. Ugh, the harmonies are beautiful. Ooh, the layering, beautiful. Little bit of dissonance, not too much. Reminds me of an Eric Whitacre piece. The stone says, "We're not home. Stop singing to us. Get out of my house. F off."
The stone singers have fostered our sacred connection to this rock. And in all those years, not once have they ever ceased to
There is a
provide
first
for us.
time for everything.
The bond is broken. Dig carefully, dear master.
If the singers say no, I'm not going.
Disa,
This is him reaching out.
are you really going to make me ask?
Yeah,
You needn't make this harder than it already is.
he's asking about
Keep saying
Durin.
the same thing to him.
Two stubborn old men. Pride.
What you call stubbornness, some dwarves call strength.
To carry a grudge so heavy.
I love her. She's been to therapy. She's using the skills.
Its king is deaf to the sorrow of his own son.
Still your axe, Disa!
She speaks truth to power. She's emotionally mature. She loves rocks and singing. I love her. She doesn't care if you're a king. She doesn't care if you're an elf. She doesn't care if you're her husband. She's gonna speak the truth.
Another dead end. No, here we go. Growing blisters, I see.
Okay, he's been busy doing Prince stuff. You wanna fight?
It's his fault we're in this mess.
How? Cause he let the elf in?
Lay a finger on me again. I'll bite it off at the knuckle.
Do it anyway. Do it now. He's getting bullied his first day of school, essentially. One day he's gonna be king, you guys don't know? I'm petty. I'll hang y'all in the town square.
Where are the Weans?
Said they weren't hungry again.
Weens.
Oh, I can't blame him. This rye tastes like last year's bread.
It is last year's bread.
Yeah, all the crops are gone.
Climb off your high peak and apologize.
You're giving me indigestion.
Dude, now listen to your guts.
I am! They still say I was right.
Just because you're right doesn't mean you can't make amends.
We can't hear the mountains anymore.
Yeah, this is about dwarven survival at this point.
I'm afraid.
And Omens of the Future hit a whole different anxiety level when you have children, I imagine. Because not only are you thinking about your future, but you're thinking about your kids' future, who, theoretically, you love more than yourself. Very stressful. One of the reasons I don't have kids. We boat making again? He looks distressed.
Our letters to Celebrimbor have all gone unanswered.
He is not answering his mail. He doesn't have an assistant to do it.
I'm asking you to join us.
I'm but a politician. A dog is steadfast and quicker to follow on a leash.
All right, let's stop our pity party.
He refuses to send me without you.
And why is that?
Because she's nuts.
The High King believes that if I were to face the enemy alone,
You would sleep with him. Because they're in love.
Sauron used me. And under his hand, I was played like a harp to a melody not of my choosing.
It was entirely of your choosing.
Okay, she just thought he was a hot human, all right?
And that is why we need you. Help us navigate this labyrinth.
He tried to help. Y'all didn't listen.
He may well want you in Eregia.
Please, Elrond.
Not them showing us the romantic throwback. He's a good friend, so he's gonna go with you.
He never left Galadriel.
And he says, you're nasty. Never mind.
If our friendship ever meant anything to you, Please leave.
I think he just confirmed the friendship is over. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I expected him to be mad, but not this mad. Like, in his mind, he has to sit back and watch his people fail and fall too. Because he truly thinks this is going to be their destruction.
I cannot trust these rings. What is beauty when it is born in part of evil?
Is he shaven with the shell?
Would you cast Romil's verses into the flame because the poet was a drunkard?
I don't know if that's on the same playing field. Drunkard, genocider, they're not equal. They just aren't.
Judge the work and leave judgment concerning those who wrought it to the judge who sees all things.
God? What if I don't believe in him? Now, why will he listen to this guy but nobody else?
Wish I could know your peace.
Me too.
You can. We do not yet fully understand these rings. But look at the power they exert over every form of life.
But that's why we should be careful. That makes me more afraid of them.
This is why they must remain in the hands of elves.
But what makes you so special, elves?
It is not your enemy that bears these rings, but your most trusted friend.
Well, about that, I don't know if he sees you guys as trusted friends anymore, and I don't really blame him. But I am against this little pity party, because what are we going to do? Let's just move on. Let's keep going. One foot in front of the other. Focus on what we can control. Not him pulling them. Putting this old man to work. His back's gonna hurt tonight. He's dehydrated. Call 911. Chest compressions, chest compressions.
But he's not breathing anymore.
Oh, really? Chest compressions? Come on.
I can see it.
That doesn't help us.
Water.
Oh, it's a trick. I don't trust it.
How could someone who hasn't eaten in so long still weigh so much?
Because it's dead weight. That's why. Jesus met a woman at a well.
I've got it.
Oh no. Everyone knows you're there. You stop the bell. She can handle throwing water on him by herself.
Great goats, you're alive.
Is that bell there so they know when people come to the... Oh, now I'm stressed. Oh, what does he see? What does he remember? A staff? Shepherds have those. But so do wizards, so...
It's not dissimilar from the staff I saw in my dream.
Nori.
I hear the hooves. Y'all were loud as hell with that bell. Oh, they're shooting arrows right away. They didn't want to talk at all. Come on, get your magic, Gandalf.
What are you doing? Nori, get down!
Nori, you can't save him. He's got to save himself. He remembers things in a panic. Oh, this might be too much. This might be too much. Pull it back. Pull it back. Are the horses okay? They didn't do anything wrong. How do you stop it? Come on. You're hurting our friends now. Oh, wow. The staff is breaking away. It was a one-time use staff. You're telling me he's old as hell and he can't control his powers? No! What about Poppy? Call for Poppy too. You're doing this to her too.
It's gone.
Has it?
He always looks cheeky. Can you only read it in moonlight?
Made from our last sliver of mithril.
Out of the moonlight. It is all but invisible.
What's it for?
Our visitor, is he still...
Still stubborn as hell sitting out there. And it's raining. It's gonna be chilly, and you're gonna be wet, and you're gonna get a cold. Damn. They really picked an actor that's really good at being evil. Just the aura of evil by not doing too much. I'm laughing so hard at his umbrella holder. He can't hold it himself. Gotta make that man stand in the rain.
If you do not leave willingly, you shall be removed by force.
She said you'd say that.
Oh, he's playing you like a fiddle.
Nothing of the rings.
Have they worked?
What about the High King? Surely he wouldn't neglect to send word of. The true creators toil till their knuckles bleed. And then they come along, take whatever profits them most, and forget all about us.
Oh, you're gonna be a populist now?
There's no cause to stay where I'm not wanted.
Alright, skedaddle. Ugh, Celebrimbor, why are you so easy to manipulate? And you gave him a meal? Too good. Playing right into his hand.
The rings. Did they work? They worked wonders.
You weren't there, how do you know?
I'm reveling to finally create something. I'm going to open a first age bottle.
First age? How fermented is that?
Are you my friend?
Yes, of course.
Oh, he's gonna turn Celebrimbor to the dark side. Oh, goodness gracious.
You see, I've never been able to hide anything from you.
This is like Manipulation 101. He took a class. He could teach the class.
Whatever it is you wish to say to me, I shall receive it with an open heart.
Well, my name's Sauron. Let's make some more rings.
To make rings for men.
Men are covetous.
My name is not Elrond.
He is playing chess with all these pieces of the earth. Oh, goodness gracious.
Take it then, you're not a king.
I'm something more.
Not even mortal. A messenger sent to bring guidance to the ears of the wise.
You're an angel? He needs a shower.
The darkness is growing stronger, and the rings of power are our last hope of restoring the light.
Hey, they dropped the title.
You cannot expect me to believe.
Show him some superpowers or something. Oh, he's gonna be gone. You let him in. Stressed. Not the first age wine. Clumsy bitch.
Halbrand!
He's gonna come back out in his true form or something. Fire bends to his will.
A storm is coming, Celebrimbor. It can bring you the knowledge none other possesses.
This reminds me of when God talked to Moses in the burning bush.
Never again will the world overlook you as the mere scion of Feanor.
He got a new lace front?
The Lord of the Rings.
And that's the movie. Well, that is an entrance. That might have me believing it too. He is a deceiver, like Satan himself.
But I have beheld your natural form.
Is this really what he looks like? Or is this like a ploy? I don't like it. They made him uglier. I don't trust blonde men.
Anatar.
Anatar? Okay. Whatever you say. Good thing we're sending an envoy over there.
You summoned me?
You have new orders, Commander. You depart for Eregion at first light with...
Elrond? Oh. His talk with that guy did good for her.
Elrond's task is not to join your company, but to lead it.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay. He does outrank you. Oh, well, I don't read that language.
It's some sort of invitation from Lord Celebrimbor.
Okay, so his outgoing mail is good. What about his incoming mail? He's not getting it. All right. Another great addition to this season, to the show. Not only did we get the name drop of the show, we got the name drop of the movies. We got to see a little more into Halbrand's plot. He does indeed want to make more rings with Celebrimbor. I am a little confused with how close all of these cities are together. Does it make sense that the dwarves are going to be able to meet with Celebrimbor and get like an alliance going, get some more mithril, get some supplies to the dwarves? Are they going to be able to do all that before Elrond and Galadriel and company show up to stop them, to fight them, to see what's going on, to inform Celebrimbor that he has made an alliance with Sauron, that he has been deceived? Mr. Istar messed everything up trying to save our gang, sent them flying in a sand tornado. I wonder where they're going to end up, probably with the creepy clan and that dark wizard. I really did wonder what was going to make the dwarves change and be more inviting to the elves, and obviously we saw that. The volcano going off, the orcs digging, all that stuff is spreading its evil throughout Middle Earth, poisoning everything. It made an earthquake. They can't grow their crops. They're gonna starve. Despite all of that, the king and the prince, two stubborn ass men, they will not make up. I feel like these first 2 episodes of the season have done a really good job of setting us up. They really showed us what our plot points are. They really showed us these characters, and now we kind of have an idea of where we're going. And I'm just excited to be on this journey. All right. I'm not ready. I don't know why I feel so unprepared to watch this today.
Give him to me.
Oh shit. I was gonna say in the intro, are we ever gonna see these people again? And if we didn't see them after this episode, I was gonna give up on it. I should have mentioned it.
You're coming with us.
I will reiterate, I don't think Isildur, I wrote his name down. I have everyone's names written down who we've met, because his name doesn't sit right in my mouth. Isildur. I want to say Isildur, but it's Isildur. But yeah, I wrote presumed dead, because I don't think he's dead. How cool would it be if his horse found him? I hope he's not like a prisoner somewhere. That would suck. Oh, is his horse really gonna find him? I was kind of joking. Damn, we should have followed the horse. The horse was telling you he's good. Oh no. Isildur is he's gonna come save his horse. That's what a good horse owner would do. Ha! 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 Never mind. The horse doesn't need help. My mic is turned up way too loud.
No! Let him go. And there's the Black Forest.
Why would orcs be afraid of the Black Forest? I don't get that. You guys are supposed to be the scariest things. Is the Black Forest where Isildur is? Because he's coming back alive. Does that mean we're gonna get to see like Bronwyn and Theo and their elf daddy? I wrote his name down too. Arondir. I swear nobody has ever said his name in this show. That's our dude. That's our dude. Is he in a web? Is there gonna be a big spider? Because I'm not okay with that. Anytime, any movie, any show, any situation, if a subtitle says squelching, I don't want to see what it is about. Oh, guys, I have a phobia. I don't just dislike spiders. They make me want to vomit. Guys. Really, on this channel, I've just been exposing myself to things I would never watch in real life. It's so funny, he was worried about the orc and I was worried about the spider that was on the orc. I didn't even question that the orc was gonna come back to life. Like, if he was alive, I was like, that spider's gonna get you. Oh, there's big ones. Oh, there's bigger ones. That's the mommy spider. Oh, I just have to laugh because otherwise I'm gonna cry. But genuinely, like, if I was watching this just with my partner, I would have closed my eyes that whole scene. Oh, I thought we were done. I'm genuinely gonna have nightmares tonight. I have had nightmares about this. I'm like dissociating. I'm like zoning out. Oh, I was this close to crying. I really, that was awful. And I know there's big spiders in Lord of the Rings because I read The Hobbit. Reading them's different. And my partner hasn't seen this season yet. He had already seen the first season. He hasn't watched this season yet. So he couldn't even warn me that was going to happen. I'm really upset. I want to pause and like just sit here.
You refused to utter your own son's name.
I'm not over it.
You blame yourself, but you needn't. True blame belongs to another.
It's hard for me to process because I'm still in... But she's talking shit about the queen, right? Saying that they shouldn't have gone, it's her fault. Sometimes shit just happens, guys. We do the best with the information we have.
Queen Vision.
What do you see?
Seems Lord Belzegar.
Little Miss Daughter cannot talk shit about the queen when her dad is hit her eyes right now. Like, her throne's gonna get usurped, is what's gonna happen.
Is this how we repay our fallen?
You can't just punch queens. I'm like against power. We should always question power. But damn.
My son.
The nerve. If I remember correctly, they were all volunteers. We had a whole thing where we went, I volunteer, I volunteer, I volunteer, because I remember because I said, good for you, I wouldn't do it. Nobody knew there was a volcano involved, guys. Like, now what's Little Miss's name? I really should have wrote these down in an organizational way. Arian? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Writing it down didn't help me.
Why are you here?
Show me what you hide behind your back.
Now I want them to fight. If anyone's gonna punch someone and throw hands, it should be them. All cousins should get to have a row once in a while, you know?
Your gown. Crimson for Numenor's future, or white her past?
Well, my school colors were crimson and cream, so why not both?
The coronation.
She was already the queen regent and acting as the queen. Do we have to have a whole coronation, like public?
It is rare for an eagle to grace a coronation.
The white, then.
I'm partial to the red.
Fuck you! You're not wearing it. But then again, we could do both. Mix them somehow.
The white. It is humbler.
I don't look good in white. I'm not even gonna be wearing white on my wedding. Because why would I wear a color that doesn't flatter me? That's dumb. That's silly. You're saying that shit in front of her cousin.
You weren't nearly chosen to rule in her stead.
I don't like Farazan. I don't even know if I like Muriel that much, but I dislike Farazan more.
To supplant a queen. Blind one.
Oh, and now we're ableist. You think blind people can't rule?
In the event that someone did, why would they not bring it forth?
They might be afraid of what could happen.
I like conniving and sneaky women. One of my favorite Game of Thrones characters is Cersei. Is she a bad person? Yes. Is she amazing and fun to watch? Yes. This girl doesn't do it for me. I don't like it. She's snooty.
Earian.
Earian. I said it way wrong. I said like Aaron.
What are you doing in the old quarter?
Talking shit.
Pity members of the common soldiery weren't invited.
Especially given the low class of folk that were.
Did you just insult my father?
What are you gonna do about it, little bitch boy? I could fight him.
I bled with the queen on the battlefield.
Yeah, and you couldn't even be there. Your queen got blinded fighting for your country and to better the human race.
You speak ill of the queen again. Little me you suffers an infirmity.
I'm against monarchy. Why am I saying this shit? I can't believe Farazan's just gonna, like, listen and see how his son responds. I like it. He's not gonna step in.
I found something. Something secret. Something dangerous. Something forbidden.
This is the stone that we saw before, right? Or is it a different one? Oh, it's gone. She stole it. Like, that's the one that shows the wave. Damn. We can't fight the orcs and a civil war. I think that's what my issue is.
Told me Sauron was dead. Let us leave him that way.
To be fair, he was.
Trust me, my son.
I get that, like, the orcs, the Uruk, came from the elves. They're like some genetic experiments or whatever. Why is Adar seen as the father, though? Was he, like, one of the first? Oh, they got a little orc baby? So they're successful species enough to reproduce? Is it a troll? Is it like the snow troll? Even the orcs don't like him. Hill troll. So we've seen a hill troll, and we've seen a snow troll. Oh. What did he do?
I gather you received our message.
What was the message?
Where is Sauron?
He's with Celebrimbor.
Welcome. Thank you for making the journey. You need not hide your troubles here.
I hate his look for him. I really do.
And exactly what aid do you think you could provide?
Rings.
And he's doing all of this without the king's knowledge or permission. He just met this angel, essentially, and was like, bet, let's do it.
Will be beyond any power yet devised. They shall be rings of power.
I'm gonna do that every time they say the name.
Just as they have healed our great tree. Mithril has reversed our fortunes. I believe it can do the same for yours.
If we provide you with a steady supply.
Mithril for rings. Yes.
We summoned you here to help you.
Oh, we even changed his subtitle. It's officially Anatar, Sauron, Halbrand. He did say he had many names.
I'm sorry. Who exactly?
Right? I'd be like, who the fuck?
A friend.
He's a bitch.
And where's Elrond?
He's on his way here.
I assure you. Harold Elrond said he could think of little else than helping his...
His name is Harold?
He speaks of you so fondly.
He's never mentioned you, Lord.
His bullshit detector's going off, and I actually really appreciate it.
Might we have a wee moment to mull it over?
I am afraid.
He might be like a demigod, but he's not patient.
I was thinking, whoever that Anatar is, he doesn't know Elrond from a hole in the ground. Elrond would never say such nice things about me. But magic rings.
And Elrond doesn't like the rings, so he wouldn't be for this. No wonder they're friends.
You'd sooner let our entire mountain roast and rot than have to say you were sorry.
I wasn't wrong.
I said this last episode, but I'll say it again. Just because you're not wrong doesn't mean you can't make amends.
Either you bring news of this to your father, or I will.
She will, too. That's why I love her.
The slow drip splits the boulder, so give them time.
He just patted Sauron.
Time is a luxury we lack.
Yeah, because they're coming to freaking blow your cover.
Your High King were to discover...
That's a threat.
Your High King believes the dwarves to be unworthy of this power.
I mean, that's not exactly wrong. You didn't ask, Celebrimbor. You didn't even think.
What business is it of his how I conduct myself in my own realm?
That's what I thought. He said, fuck the monarchy. I don't like the king over there anyway. He's always telling Galadriel she's wrong and then she's right.
I am congratulating the High King on the efficacy of the three and telling him that I'm closing up the forge.
It's a lie? You're lying?
You would lie to your High King.
I would lie to my mom.
I have spent an age preparing for this.
I feel like Celebrimbor's gonna die in this process somehow. This is not the actions of a man who's gonna live.
No, he will not take it away.
This little situation reminds me of a quote from my favorite movie, Jurassic Park, spoken by Malcolm, aka Jeff Goldblum. You're so obsessed with figuring out if you could, you didn't stop to think if you should. That's Celebrimbor. And I'm paraphrasing the quote, you know. Hey, Isildur. I know you're probably desperate, but I would not drink that. Oh, that's a dead body in there. Definitely don't drink that. You're gonna get a parasite, among other things. There's a lot of bodies in there. Aren't you glad you checked first? Oh, he took the boots. Gotta do what you gotta do. What's he looking at? Oh, dead people? You'd think he'd be used to it by now. Oh, well, his instincts were right. There is someone. Is it someone we know? We gonna meet a new friend? That'd be fun. I will say for the pacing as like a season for a whole, I think they should have had some of this in the last episode. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting him to get stabbed.
I thought you were an orc.
I think this part in the Numenor plotline, it really breaks up the monotony of the elf stuff and the Celebrimbor stuff and the stranger stuff. I think we could have used it last episode and like had it spaced out differently. Oof, and there's an artery in there. Oof.
Let me.
I was always told if you're gonna tourniquet something, you better be prepared to lose that limb. Like, it's not the first thing you should do. But I could be wrong. I'm not an EMT. I'm not. It would be a lie to pretend I am.
Were you headed for the ridgeline?
The survivors will be waiting for us when we made camp.
I think you may have missed them.
Yeah, they're back in Numenor. They just went to the funeral. He thought you were dead. He wasn't gonna wait around.
You've already been there, haven't you?
I was searching for someone too.
Is she old enough? Can they date?
Nothing left but hoof
He could get a girlfriend. Me, when two characters talk for 5 seconds and there's any sort of romantic inclination, I'm just gonna be all about it.
There's a path marked.
Your sister's gonna be leading a revolution of some sort soon. You need to get back. Man, imagine just walking through the woods and you find a girlfriend. She has to stab you first, but like, worth it maybe in the end?
Didn't see any ships in the harbor.
I mean, it would suck to not see your people there, but like, you're still in civilization. It's still better than you were. You were attacked by spiders like 24 hours ago, sir. And I'm still haven't recovered from it, to be honest. I don't trust this person. It's a trap. It's a trap. Girl, get ready to take this horse if things go bad.
Ox.
You're a liar. He's gonna stab you again.
Look.
Stand up and shake out your pockets, sir.
Least we can do is give him something to eat.
Throw it to him. Don't get too close. His story's just fishy. Nah. Oh, he's got the brand. He's got the brand. Dude, why didn't you move sooner? You saw it and then you gave him time. Yeah, girl. Get that horse out of there. No, come on. They really whipped her off that horse. That horse isn't gonna listen to you. He's got a mind of its own.
To the girl.
You should have. Oh, is this gonna be that elf whose name I do not know? Arondir? Arondir, I was right. I don't know anyone else but him who can do those flippy flips. Ah, yay! I really thought they weren't gonna be in the show anymore. I'm so excited. And he really made an entrance, just like elves. They're all a little flamboyant, you know? They've been living long enough, they got the skills down, and now they add flair.
Thank you.
Did they meet before? I can't remember.
Isildur.
Yep.
Elven memories do not dim.
Oh, do they not? My memory is dimmed.
Outnumber us many to one in these woods.
I need my horse.
My horse.
He saved me from the spiders.
For your own affairs, it seems you best.
Why is he all grumpy? Am I forgetting something? Something's happened. I don't think I'm privy to that information. Who died? Did they kill someone off? Because the only one I can think of that would make him that upset would be Bronwyn. I don't see Theo anywhere. Why didn't she come back? What happened? Is she on Bridgerton or something instead? Where's her son? Why is he not here? I don't want this plot line without her. The whole reason I remembered his name was for her. Okay, there's Theo. His haircut still sucks. She was good. The last time we saw her, she was good. We were gonna plant trees. We were gonna have little half babies. I'm really resisting the urge right now to Google what happened because I'm watching the episode. I really thought Theo was gonna just like jump into the water. I don't know if I can convey, like, I'm genuinely upset. Oh, they're not gonna tell me what happened? Like, at least tell me, like, oh, I knocked her up and then in childbirth she freaking died. It hasn't been that long.
I'm speaking with the king now.
Multiple times this episode, I've gone into a new scene, still not over the last scene, but I just have to, like, keep going.
They're going to petition you to open the Royal Grain Reserves.
How long will the reserves last?
By most accounts, 3 months.
What kind of reserve is that? That's not very much. Hardly a rainy day fund. My toilet paper reserve lasts longer than that. Oh, is it Durin? He's gonna be responsible and a grown man. So many characters in this show just have their eyebrows laid up. I love it. Maybe I should do that for one of my videos.
Celebrimbor claims these rings will give us the power to solve our dilemma.
You know, they don't really elaborate on that, like how it's gonna help, which is hard to believe them when they don't do that.
Is that all you've come to say?
I love you, Dad. I'm sorry we fought. There, you don't even have to say you're sorry or that you're wrong. And it's not even a lie.
I was wrong.
Oof, he even said he was wrong. He doesn't believe it. I don't think you should lie.
I was wrong to disrespect you.
Okay, that's better. He almost teared up trying to say sorry. I say sorry all the time. I say sorry for existing. I'm used to it.
Father,
I think if I was gonna be in this world, I would want to be a dwarf lady who sings to the rocks. I think that's the life I would want.
Don't trust it. You told me once that to try and alter it, to try and cheat death, might lead to an even greater catastrophe.
Wow. Trust your gut. This is why him and Elrond are friends. They have good instincts.
What if you were right?
What happened?
Thank you. Someone's got to tell me.
I thought he was getting better.
Me too.
There's a foulness in all Garrows. Not easily forgotten by human flesh.
Okay. Is he a stepdaddy now then? Or is, like, in this world, Theo's old enough to handle himself? He's old enough to stitch people up, so...
These people are fortunate you're here. This village needs a healer.
The healer just burned on a pyre.
Yeah, but you're the next best thing, apparently. And honestly, it's good to be a healer because people better listen to you. One thing I know about Dungeons and Dragons is you don't want to piss off your healer.
After it fell, I felt such anger. Most anger towards myself.
Theo needed this kind of parental figure in his life, honestly, though. Because as much as I love Bronwyn, I don't think she was doing this kind of talks with Theo.
Was he here watching us? Do you ever know my father?
Ooh.
No. Neither did I. But I know this much. He wasn't you.
Are you saying, is this like his way of saying, you're not my dad?
Everything you were to me is Ashe's now.
I get it. He's a teenager and like he's barely in puberty and he's emotional. So I'm not gonna try to give him too much crap, alright? But you could use a friend. Someone who like knew your mom and you can like mourn her with. It's good to be in company during grief. It's also good to be alone, but it's good to be alone in a way that you're not isolating yourself permanently.
This is from old Numenor. It's an aqueduct.
Men can't build things like that.
In Numenor we can.
If it's so grand, why'd you leave?
Well, we were trying to save you. They both have a dead mom. They can bond together.
You really want your horse back? Meet me here tonight. Moonrise.
He looks so much older. It's so crazy how like this sounds so dumb, but how kids grow so fast.
Don't burn yourself.
Bitch, most people know that. Don't mansplain fire to me.
Any word of your intended?
No. I'm not so strong as you think.
You made it this far.
It's hard not to blame myself.
What for?
Being alive.
Survivor guilt, it's real.
I was 10 when I lost my mother.
And she drowned.
Swam out further than I was supposed to.
You would definitely blame yourself.
After my mum.
Damn, is Theo gonna realize lots of people here have dead moms and you can't have a pity party for yourself only? They could make like a dead mom club. I made a dead dog club once at my old job. Theo really needed to hear all of this. I lied. I'm not gonna be a dwarf if I go to Middle Earth. I'm gonna be a therapist. It's needed. I will make a lot of money. Because I don't think there are any.
Isildur.
I knew it. I was gonna guess this earlier. I thought she was gonna be like, it's harder than you think, I'm not so strong, look what I did. And then they moved on from that. Oh, I should have guessed it. You guys are not gonna believe me. Who's this? Do we know this person? Oh, these are the people who attacked them. Okay. His dad could not control the horse. I'm surprised these guys have been able to even keep this horse still and quiet. Thank God horses are so big.
I'll quiet him down again.
Oh. Well, now I know how he got the horse quiet. He beaten him.
Share your fire?
Okay.
Lose your mum?
I mean, yeah, actually.
I serve Adar.
Oh, he's got a fake little mark. That's kind of smart, actually.
That's not Ada's brand.
Oh, that's where he stabbed the thing. I'm sorry. I'm not stupid. I promise.
I'll wager this one comes from Pelagia.
You attacked 3 of our camps.
Who threw that? Was that Isildur? I didn't know he had aim like that. Oh shit, this is not... I don't know who this is. This is who's been attacking 3 of their camps. It's someone tall. Oh, I'm so intrigued, I'm so intrigued. I think she was right with picking the white. I think the red would have been too much. Is this where we're gonna hold the coup? It'd probably be easier to do before she's formally crowned.
Queen of Lies!
As I said, they're gonna do it right now. Fight them.
The grief of Numenor is sacred to me.
What did people expect when they went to war? Mr. Farazan is lucky she's blind and can't see that dirty ass look on his face. Piss me off. I mean, the trees cried. What were we supposed to do?
For whom do you cry out?
That accent piece on her shoulders and her neck is
kingdom.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Costuming.
For yourself.
Pat yourself on the back. I hope they won an award.
For Isildur.
Oh, well, he's alive, so...
With his dying words, the king spoke to me.
He thought you were Muriel.
Said it was from this she took counsel. It is because of this our kinsman died.
Silence!
He said, fuck you, little girl, I'm still your daddy. Oh, she's just gonna throw it? So they hate it because it's from the elves?
Numenor's true ruler would never place trust in an elvish artifact and destroy it.
No! The Palantir is mine.
That doesn't mean it's ruling me. You little bitch boy. Oh, god damn it. Well, this could not have gone worse. It's chaos. Oh, I want him to die so bad. Oh, I just hate his face. Oh, who's that? What is it? It's the Eagles. They were talking about him. Fuck yeah, Queen Muriel. God, or whatever's in charge of Middle Earth, keeps saying that Muriel's right. They made the elf trees cry and changed her mind. And now they're fucking with shit, and the eagle came and said, leave my bitch alone. Oh no, is he gonna take this moment because she's blind and she can't walk up to it? Did he make this happen? They're turning it in his favor. No. This is not how I would have taken this. I thought the eagle was coming to stop the people. I was wrong. First of all, I just think he should be not allowed to rule because his eyebrows need help. And he wore the red. I don't think you guys know how pissed off I am. This episode really pissed me off. So did they agree to it? Or is this just like a demonstration? Well, he said he needed like the best gold and silver. So what are they using if they're not telling the king what they're up to? Because they got the last gold and silver from Valinor from Galadriel's dagger. Oh, I love every time they use this melody. I really do. You know, it's a really impressive, I will say, to Halbrand's actor that he can still pull off a little bit of the sexy vibe despite his awful costume. All right. I will say that episode was really rough for me. I might be silly and dumb and very much over the top, but I very much really do have a phobia of spiders. And then Bronwyn is dead. And then they did my queen dirty. I'm assuming Bronwyn's actress was like, had to do something else. Really happy Isildur is alive. I figured that was the case. We didn't get any of Poppy and the Stranger this episode. I really think we could have flipped it where we got this stuff last episode and last stuff this episode. Not all of it, but some of it. I think that would really help with the pacing of this season. I'm so mad at the end. I just know if Muriel was able to like get her surroundings and see the frickin' eagle, she would have been able to take advantage of that moment. But Farazan wearing the red and being right there and being able to walk up to it really was able to make that happen. And I want to know if he was able to get those goddamn eagles there somehow. I originally interpreted that whole thing going down as the eagles interrupting this attempted coup. I would have taken that as everybody needs to stop. But they went a different way with it. They really, really did. This episode just did a really good job of pissing me off, but in a good way where I want to like keep watching and I'm frustrated, but like we're in the thick of the plot. That makes sense. I'm not trying to say it's bad. Episodes 4 and 5 is where I really hear things start to pick up, so I'm very excited to continue. Play. Ah! Stop recording! My whole microphone fell over. Who are we gonna start with? The elves. They're gonna leave. They're taking their sweet ass time to go friggin' get Celebrimbor.
Still no word from Celebrimbor.
No, that's why we need to go.
Region is just under 150 leagues.
How much is a league?
2 swordsmen. I trust you can recommend a set.
You haven't even picked your crew yet? He's already making rings.
At the High King's urging, I agreed to appoint you as first lieutenant. But if you deem that duty beneath you, I will choose another.
Who else should we take with us, Commander?
Thank you to the viewer. I don't know if you're a subscriber, actually, but the viewer who told me that he doesn't necessarily like, outrank her. It's more the situations they're in and like where they are, where he can tell her what to do or like order people to go get her. I love when you guys give me deeper meanings, deeper lore in the comments. I read all of them. I try to respond to all of them. Well, you can't use that bridge.
No earthly force could do this.
No. Well, I mean like a tsunami or something. She thinks everything is Sauron. As if Adar can't do stuff too.
We shall either have to turn due north, adding 2 weeks to our journey.
2 weeks?
Or south.
The elves should really invent phones. Is she getting the future? She having like visions of the future, like Raven Baxter style, or is it more like feelings? There's evil everywhere at this point. One's hanging out with Celebrimbor.
Sauron means for us to go that way.
The enemy is doubtless watching both roads.
His hair is better this season. It's got more of a curl to it. Maybe he's tried some Sacred. Great brand for her hair. My favorite smell in the world, and I'm not exaggerating. I bought a candle from it because it smells so good.
We go south.
And it was a $60 candle.
Commander, I must protest.
I did not like spending that, but I don't regret it. You can't question his authority in front of everyone. It's rude. And you're supposed to be friends. I know he said he didn't want to be your friend anymore, but if you want to earn the friendship back, this is not the way.
This company will not take counsel from that trinket.
Oh, he knew. He knew. Then why is she wearing
If
it?
you cannot abide by those terms, you will leave now and return to Lindon.
I should like to.
Then why do you not?
Because I do not wish to see any of this company slain.
Oh, she said without me, you're weak. And honestly, that might be true. I don't know if all the elves are trained for combat. Like we saw Galadriel fight, we saw Arondir, is that his name? We saw him fight in his like crew, but are all elves trained like that? Like, cause Elrond's a politician, so does he know how to fight? They live a long time. Maybe they're able to get all that kind of training in their long lives. I don't know.
Nori, copy.
Honestly though, it might be a trap, but I would be the one to follow an animal, because if the animal's alive, let's just follow it. We can eat what they eat, we can drink where they drink, but looks like this is someone's animal, so.
Pardon me, I don't suppose you've seen a pair of halflings come this way?
I love the term halflings. Do I know this person?
See, you found the goat.
I don't know if I trust this man. Why do you live out here? Because there's like a magic cult not too far off.
But my friends and I were looking for these stars. I had hoped that...
Bitch, he's so freaking... Like, I really want to like him. But he's a clumsy son of a bitch. He's always causing issues. Like, those stars are so important to you. Keep a firm grasp on your paper, sir.
The branch. Of course.
Is that the one he's having a vision of? You should maybe ask that guy before you break his tree. Oh, I think you made the tree mad. Oh, this is worse than the Whomping Willow. Oh, it's like an anaconda squeeze. Shout out to Nacho Libre. I fucking love that movie. Get that corn out of my face. The tree ate him. I'm speechless. And he still lost the paper. Like, this is why it's hard to root for him. Poppy's just in a bush. Oh, their feet are so dirty. I know their whole thing is they don't wear shoes, but they really should.
Did you see him?
They started the bare feet movement.
Who'd you think? The bleeding stranger.
I thought we decided on John.
Where are we?
That is the real question. They didn't hesitate. Okay. They said, we know how to jump and roll, because I would have just got captured.
I think we lost them.
No.
Where'd you lot come from?
Where'd you come from?
You're the one who came from the sky.
Live here.
Harfoots live here.
What's an Harfoot?
He's a Harfoot?
Well, my mum calls me Mary Mac.
I'm Poppy.
Are they in love? Oh, I'm so here for it. I need someone to appreciate Poppy the way she deserves.
Where'd you get that water from?
Keep your voice down.
Swear. Take us with you.
Sorry. No outsiders in the village.
Village? Oh.
How is he a Harfoot?
Either we're coming with you, or I will turn you in myself this moment. Water thief.
Hell yeah. That's what I would do in D&D. You do it my way, or you're gonna get the consequences. So they said the Harfoots had come out here like their ancestors. So are these the people who had like originally come out here? If he's a Harfoot? I love how I met that goat farmer and I immediately didn't trust him. And I was like, why do you live out here? And then I meet this guy and I immediately trust him. It really is the vibes, okay? That's some big cabbages. Well, I guess they're Harfoots, so maybe they're regular-sized cabbages?
Harfoots living in holes.
Yeah, they're called hobbit holes in the future.
Restorers.
What the fuck? Are they all gonna like join together and become hobbits?
They just needed a place to hide.
What, with half the devils in the desert searching for him? One good reason why I shouldn't feed you leg, limb and joint to those Gaudrum hunting you out there.
She reminds me of Sadek. That was his name, right?
Across rivers to help my friend find his destiny.
This friend of yours, who is he anyways?
He's a wizard.
Well, the only wizard under these skies
is the Dark One.
Is the Dark Wizard.
Yeah, I remember him.
Tie him up.
She gave him a bad reason. Oh no!
The East-Star is already much more powerful than we had anticipated.
Okay, so last episode he called him an East-Star. Now he's calling him the East-Star. But if East-Star means wizard, obviously he's not the wizard because this guy's a wizard. And I know in Lord of the Rings there's other wizards. And there's like brown wizards and gray wizards and white wizards. And I don't really know what all that means, but I know like white is the best one, I think. That's like the one thing I remember from Lord of the Rings is that Gandalf, spoilers, like dies or whatever. And he comes back as like a white wizard, but he was a gray wizard. I do remember that.
I will see to the East-Star myself.
Well, he should be easy, because if you're a wizard and people are afraid of you, he doesn't even know how to use magic, really. He's stuck in a tree.
Out again.
He's not hard to fight.
You should not be working.
You knew? You knew about this tree that wants to eat people? It's like a freaking fly trap. Venus fly trap.
Who are you?
Your mom. Sorry.
Been a while since I've been called much of anything, but in the Withy window, folk used to call me Bombadil.
Bombadil? Who's he singing with? Was he throwing his voice?
Clean your hands, wash your face.
Seriously though, you need it. You look a wreck and you need to run some conditioner through your hair.
Somebody out there with you?
I thought I heard a woman singing.
Woman?
I think this is a Norman Bates situation where he's the woman. And I don't, that sounds bad. I just mean I think he's been alone so long. He's talking to himself. Oh, look at the little baby lamb by the fire. Oh, I can't. Oh, he's magic.
I was hoping to find my friends.
I don't trust this guy. I think he eats people. His tree does.
One year it's dark, the next, you look up, there's a sea of tiny eyes looking down again.
One year it's dark. Do you remember the stars becoming a thing?
Still newcomers.
Oh, he's a trickster god.
What are you? Don't you know my name yet? Eldest. That's what I am.
Are you god? Like the god?
Tom was there before the river and the trees. He knew the dark under the stars when it was fearless.
Was Tolkien, like, into the Bible? This is so cool. Jesus was the Lamb of God, you know? So I don't know. I was raised very, very, very evangelical.
magic.
So, like, I see Bible
Can you teach
stuff in, like, everything I watch. It's very heavily influential in culture, you know?
Might you teach me how to wield a staff?
Wizard's staff is like a name. It's yours to wield already.
He did talk about the meaning of a name, I believe 2 episodes ago.
I was never meant to find a staff under these stars.
I was meant to find you, Tom.
I was meant to find you.
Not me saying I don't trust this guy and he's a whole freaking deity probably.
You're not the first Eastar who's eaten honey by my fire.
Oh shit.
Years ago, there was another.
Oh, was it the dark guy?
Wizard.
Yes.
Now he controls much of Rune. You believe his evil will spread?
Shit.
Not without an ally.
Oh, so he wants to be your friend? Oh, Sauron's friend. I'm sure one of you watching knows about this guy, and I need you to tell me about him, please, in the comments. I'm so intrigued.
Can you stop it?
Great deeds are left to the hands they were placed in.
Huh. This like reminds me of a character that Percy Jackson would run into in the books maybe. I don't know why. He gives big Greek god vibes. Like, let me wash my hands of peasant business, but I'm very powerful and I'll help you.
To face Sauron? Your task is to face them both.
He just laid out your journey for you. Ooh, is this the way Galadriel told him not to come?
What is this place?
It's your mom's house.
In ancient days, this was where they laid their lords and kings to rest.
Oh damn, crypts.
I feel no rest here.
No, there's ghosts.
Dead men are no threat.
Have you heard of zombies? Because honestly, everything I've seen in Middle Earth, zombies could be real. Ah! I was just about to say something scary's gonna crawl out of there. Yeah, let's just get away from these rocks. Why are we lingering?
Heard.
What did you hear?
Y'all got big ears, you should be good at hearing. Maybe we should tell the group about this. Ooh, I hate seeing dead horses. I really do. They're just meant to be running, you know? Oh, we saw these dead people. I remember now. When I was editing, I noticed them. I had like completely forgot about them, and I kept asking where Celebrimbor's mail went to. That's why I asked why we were lingering. You elves are supposed to be good at this. Oh no. Let's go. Let's get out of here. More of you need to... Please no more spiders. I told you zombies were real. What did I say? I'm not even from here. I don't know if that's a zombie actually, but it's the undead. You know what I meant.
Barrow lights.
You can just sword them away? They're already dead. You knew what they were? Did you know how to fight them? It doesn't look like it. And they control chains.
Hold fast. Come with me. Where are you?
Maybe the ring could help. I don't know. Well, they're all out here. Let's go in there. Good idea. No! Girl! Thanks, ex-bestie.
Take it.
I mean, we can still hold them off by making them keep having to reanimate, you know?
According to law, only the blades with which they were buried will return such creatures to rest.
Oh shit. See, it pays off being smart. Oh, we're switching to the different woods. Okay. Search party. Is he worth it? He doesn't even have a mom. I'm just joking. He's leaving crumbs?
They left all their weapons.
Maybe they didn't leave. They're lying in wait.
Theo has survived far worse.
He really has. Remember when he was just in that well all day, waiting to climb out? That was great. That's when I started to respect Theo. Arondir, right? That's his name? Aronder? I don't know how to pronounce it, because nobody says it. I swear nobody says his name, and that's why I didn't know it, and still don't know it. As long as it's not Theo's arm.
What I saw, I do not believe was done by mortal men.
No, no. Oh, I forgot those things came... The creatures. They grabbed Theo. I completely forgot, and I literally just watched last episode.
That part of the forest is old. Promise you there are wild men there, and worse.
Whatever took Theo is big. Maybe it's trolls? They seemed a little too, not elegant, but like lack of a better word. Trolls seem very stompy, and I didn't hear anyone coming. The way that spit in his face and now he's like cheery-go-lucky, I would have to take a shower. His whole face is dirty, girl. What are you doing?
Oh, in Numenor we have water in most of our homes.
I'd like to see that.
I wager you're betrothed with two?
I missed that she had a fiance. He might be dead though, so... Where is he? If he's not here, it don't count. I'm just kidding.
I noticed a wound on your neck.
Fell asleep by the fire.
Oh, he senses something. Trust your gut. I would just be honest and be like, they were gonna kill me, so I let them do this. Damn. That is nasty.
Wildmen do it to hide the mark of Ada. She's one of them.
Maybe she doesn't want to be anymore. I'm sure there are people who take the mark and like are just feel like that's their only option.
Stab me. Take my horse.
She could really barred her way out of this. I would have put on those waterworks, you know, like, I'm sorry. They made me do it. I escaped as soon as I could. She's not even trying.
What is it?
I told you he's leaving breadcrumbs to find him. This is the second time he's looked at those things. Or it's like something these weirdos leave behind. The ones who took Theo. Sorry to call them weirdos. I don't know what you are, you know? What an interesting cage. Oh, did birds take him? Is it a nest?
Well-fed's awake.
Imagine well-fed being your nickname. I would be all kinds of self-conscious.
What's out there? Or whatever they are, they're big.
That's what I said. They're huge. They plucked him up. And they're not with Adar if they're taking Adar's men. Let her fall in the mud. Nah, her thing will get infected.
Balance if I had use of my hands.
And easier to escape.
Ilsitor has his hands, and you know what? He still fell. Bitch.
Give me your hand.
Oh, is this like quicksand? Oh, she's gonna have to save them. No, she's stuck in the handcuffs. Girl, run. Yup. They got... I did not expect that. Girl, if the elf couldn't do it. Did it eat them? It did!
We shall call supper.
Oh, don't eat it. We owe her a thank you. First of all, and maybe we should unlock her cuffs. I wouldn't have helped them. I would have been long gone. Oh, maybe she's a little better than we thought.
You two are to be cast out at sunrise. Sorry, but Stores must come first.
Sadek likely would have done the same thing.
That's what I
Sadek.
said. Reminds me of Sadek.
I'll try to find her.
Sadek Burrows was your leader's name.
Are they cousins?
I'm only showing you this to make good and sure.
I knew it. They're all connected.
In ancient days, there was a Stoor. They say he dreamed one night of a place with endless streams of cold water. He called it the Suzat.
The Shire?
Struck out one year with a caravan of followers to find it.
Oh, they're still looking. They stay moving. They forgot their history.
Hoppy's walking song.
My little sociology brain is thriving.
Have you come back here to lead us all to the Suzat?
We haven't found it yet. Sorry.
Rory must never found the Suzat.
It's out there. It's called the Shire. We build little hobbit holes and we smoke weed. It's great. We eat like 8 meals a day.
We don't have a home.
They're nomads. Lots of people live fulfilling lives as nomadic cultures before we frickin' ruined everything and colonized everything.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
Oh, he just bitch slapped her. She didn't even do nothing.
The Harfoots.
We don't even know what that is. You came in here and smacked me for nothing.
The only halflings we know about in this desert are Stoors.
Do you know why we wear these masks?
I assumed you're ugly.
Defy the Dark Wizard, and when we return with him, you will find out for yourselves.
Oh, shit. They're very ugly. They're really lingerers, knowing that lives in the world are on the line. They just stay in one spot. I need to see a little pep in their step, a little more urgency. I know elves live a long time, but sometimes things are meant to be rushed a little bit, you know?
It is guiding.
Well, it would want you to think that, wouldn't it? She is so narrow-minded sometimes it's hard to take her seriously. Like, I love our girl, but I do think a lot of these characters are fun to love because they very much have flaws. One of my favorite parts about the Game of Thrones books, not the show, they kind of ruined it in the show a little bit, is like the moral gray of all their characters and the flaws of their characters. Like, Book Tyrion is just gold psychologically. I like my characters a little fucked up, a little real. I love getting pissed off at Galadriel and also rooting for her, you know?
Galadriel?
Promise me, Elrond.
I don't like what I just saw.
You will put opposing Sauron above all other considerations.
I wish I could rewind that right now. Editing Ashlyn is going to be all about watching that again.
Defeating Sauron will come first.
See, he doesn't hate you. That was a kind
We heard
moment
drums.
of reassurance, you know? This episode's all about the woods. Okay, her hands are shackled. You couldn't help her out a little bit more than that? Oh, is Isildur gonna do it for her? A little romantic?
Believe he meant for you to decide whether or not to use it.
Oh shit. Well, he should know a pussy-whipped man when he sees one, 'cause he is one. His pussy's just dead.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Oh shit.
No. Isildur, you see.
My fiance is still real.
I won't let them cost you out.
I think this is a mistake. I really do think you're pussy whipped. You can just let her go. We don't have to like let her join society. Oh, it's the big thing. It's like the lost monster. We're just not gonna see it.
Drop the sword!
It's a tree. Oh, it speaks Elvish. Thank God.
I am Arondir.
Arondir. See? This is the first time I've heard him say it.
Hast thou ever touched axe to wooded life?
To my great pain I have, but...
These are revenge trees. They said fuck you and your axes, and we're just trying to get firewood, you know? We'll freeze to death without it. Come on, come on. Roll for charisma, persuasion, anything.
It is not for felling trees.
It's for felling people and orcs.
What does it fell?
Orcs.
And the orcs love setting fire to trees and stuff. Orcs hate trees. I promise.
An army of them,
Yeah.
maiming and murdering as they marched.
They like volcanoes. Volcanoes are not tree friendly.
Winter bloom nourished many of those trees from seed and sprout.
Oh, that's their mom.
They are no different from them.
The trees are really winning this episode. One ate Gandalf. They stole Theo. They're getting their revenge. The trees said it is our time now. Can you heal? Can you heal? Oh, she's gonna kill you.
New bark, covering old scars.
Can you give us Theo back? Elves do live and age. We can work on it.
Left in peace.
She liked that. Okay, cool. Give us Theo, but you can keep those other guys. They suck. I changed my mind. I don't support this union. It's too fast. Oh, is that her man? Oh, that's her man, isn't it?
I thought you...
What did I say? I don't support it. Oh, fuck this bitch. To be clear, I'm not mad at her for having a man. I just think Isildur falling this fast for a girl who's bad, who he barely knows, like, nah. I don't support it. We can find you a better woman, Isildur.
Thank you for coming for me.
You're welcome. Maybe you should be nicer to your
I made
stepdad.
a promise.
And honestly, you could learn so much from this elf dude. Like, maybe he can teach you archery.
You can come with me if you wish. I have promises of my own to keep.
Gonna be the healer? I love when we do the little map thing. I hate when they do that. I could live my whole life without a close-up of an orc. I really could. Nasty.
Orc treachery.
Yeah, that's a good description. What the fuck? Oh, it was an accident? Well. Leave him and just the rest of you go. Man, wouldn't it be cool if this ring made you invisible, like the V-ring? What the fuck? What'd she do?
Venna.
Uh-huh.
Get to Lindon. I will occupy them as long as I am able. Take it.
At this point, you need to. Put it in a little pouch. Put the pouch around your neck.
Where's the rest?
With your mom.
I stand alone.
Cut off her right thumb.
Why?
Tell us
Why?
where the others are. I'll let you keep the left.
Okay. The thumbs? I'd have picked, like, something else. An eyeball? A fingernail? Thumb seems kind of boring. I love watching her do battle. It's like eating lunch. It's just something she's good at, you know? You know, I didn't really know archery could be cool. But it is. It's pretty cool. It's cool when the elves do it.
She sacrificed herself to save us all.
Nah, she was okay. She didn't sacrifice anything. She's fine.
Agerian Edraith and Egor.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Damn.
These are elven lands.
But she also didn't sacrifice herself. She's gonna be... She's cool. Oh, it's Adar himself. Oh, I'm so freaking excited. I feel like we're gonna regroup with Adar and realize we have this common enemy. And maybe we can, enemy of my enemy is my friend, this situation, and figure out Sauron's deceptiveness and what's going on. Because as far as Adar knows, I believe he thinks Sauron and Galadriel are like making rings or some shit. He's gonna find out she hates that man. She can tell him there's no king of the Southlands. We can put two and two together. We can work this out. Seeing the Harfoots and the Stoors and the history of their cultures and the lady stand up for them, I'm so freaking excited. That made me so happy. I love this episode. I needed this episode after the last episode. We made friends with the trees. We saved Theo. We found out that girl is like a man of Adar or something like that. She's evil. I do not ship her with Isil. I needed a break from the Númenóreans after their shenanigans, so that was nice. I'm just so pumped, but I'm also sad because I'm like halfway through now, I believe, and that makes me sad. I miss longer seasons of shows. I'm begging for a 12 to 15 norm a season to be implemented. Because this first half has just seemed like build-up. We didn't get any Numenor and Celebrimbor last episode, so I feel like we're gonna have to get that this episode. Oh, speak of the devil? Ooh, how many? I'm not gonna count them. That one's a little more gaudy than the other ones.
As you can see, we're attempting to dig a new access shaft. Well, thus far, on every effort has only made the mountain more unstable.
The singers told you that would happen.
All is shortly to be well.
Can you sense that from the ring? The way Galadriel was seeing stuff? Is the ring.
Dig here. This is where we are meant to dig. Now do as I say.
Oh, but I don't know how I feel about the rings. I kind of agree with Elrond. I don't like being told what to do, especially by a piece of jewelry.
Shift's over! Go! Go!
They said the king's having a mental breakdown. Get out of here. And the king said, if y'all ain't do it, I will do it myself. And as someone who hates monarchy, I appreciate that, actually. We got light, but at what cost? What did we break in the process?
Yeah.
How come the ring can find it and the singers could not?
In Kazakh Doom, we are free of its tyranny.
Bet. We got the sun back. I still don't know at what cost, but... See, okay. Maybe I take back my thing, because Disa's worried, and I trust Disa the most. I don't know how you can look at him and think he's like an angel. He looks evil.
I encouraged you to keep it short.
Stop telling me what to do. That would really put me off.
Do you have an idea set in your head?
That's why you picked me. Because I would go against my king.
I find it difficult to stay festive
Why?
when those most affected by Mordor's rise are still suffering.
Yeah. Sure.
Rings for men.
I don't remember if humans get any.
Much of the misery of men is of their own making.
Yeah.
Informed that it was the men of the Southlands who aided Adar in his conquest in the first.
Not all of them.
Have you ever been to Numenor?
He has. They don't like elves right now, so...
I fear Numenor.
Me too. They're going a little out there right now.
I had hoped our rings might make her stable.
The risk of corruption is simply too great. Whatever.
I think they corrupt everything. Except the hobbits. No, even they get a little weird. I know about Smeagol.
Men are capable of great frailty. There are always some who rise forth.
His contacts are terrifying. That's what it is.
We find men we can trust.
But what happens when they die?
We identify 9 ring bearers.
9?
9.
Me and Kelly, we're on the same page right now. 9 seems like a much. The elves only get 3.
We will make 9.
I did not count how many the dwarves got, so I'll do that when I edit.
My answer is no.
He's gonna kill you. I think I did say last episode I don't see Celebrimbor getting out of this alive. But at this point, like, Anantar's seen it done. Can he not just do it by himself? Oh. We're also on the same page, thinking the similar things.
Have you ever seen it?
Oh, I hate Farazan.
The very gateway to the Undying Lands.
And I hate his little son, too. They both suck. But if I had to pick one to push off the ledge, it'd be the young one.
That every sunset serves as a reminder that our days must end, and theirs will not.
It's not the elf's fault they live forever, essentially. And I say that as an elf hater. I hate everybody equally in this show, I think, for the most part. I think the show has good criticisms of power structures, and I'm hating all of them, the way I'm supposed to.
The age of men is upon us, Father. Let us take it.
Let us take it. Is it yours to take? 'Cause you suck.
Your mother prophesied that you would come to ill ends.
I hope to see it. What happened to Mom?
Mother.
She dead?
Impress me in the task that I'm about to place upon you. And I will tell you.
Oh, he's not a good dad. So he sucks because his dad sucks, essentially. Because that's what happens.
Command us all, and together we can put this right.
The Sea Guard is still loyal to you.
Maybe she doesn't want to, though. Ooh, I'm here. I'm here for it.
What did you see in the Palantir?
He did touch it, didn't he? He got flown back.
Lost.
Then you did not see it.
The wave.
That Palantir has shown me only our island's downfall. But when you touched it, that vision was gone. Changed to a new path. Addison's kingship is a part of that path.
Okay. I get this. I get that. And if she's not royal, maybe y'all can hook up.
Must not jeopardize Numenor's new destiny.
I would find a way to go touch it just to be sure. That's just one person's experience from touching the thing. We should get more sample size, a bigger sample size of people to touch it and see if it's changed, you know?
Next.
Are these the volunteers giving back their stuff or quitters?
What's the meaning of all this?
Anyone deemed loyal to the Queen Regent has been stripped.
On whose authority?
On mine.
His bitch-ass daughter. I hate her. I'd fight her.
Dare you reduce my grief to petty ambition?
You mock that which is sacred.
Ar-Pharazôn is your king. Accept it, father, I beg you.
He's gonna move.
You were walking a treacherous path.
And yours is made of seawater. Take.
And your mom died drowning, so you better be careful. Could be you next.
Captain leaving deck!
He's nobody's captain now.
He's ours. Good luck winning anything with your best soldiers gone. And he gave his sword up and he's still brave.
The Valar protects you.
Thank you, Captain.
You gonna tell us we can't say thank you? And you know what? He was only calm because the Queen told him not to change the destiny.
I'll speak to the king.
You would do that for me?
He's jealous of the touchy-touchies.
I think you've made it clear enough. Who your friends are.
We can't have people with differing opinions in the army. What? Yeah, where are they hiding this? We need to touch it again. Of course he has it. And they were like judging her for not having it destroyed or whatever, and you have it. Let's see the future. They're not gonna show us because this show likes to freaking piss me off.
As requested, the forge is dark, and the workshop is empty.
Straight lies. He's a liar.
Our armada is ready to depart. What are we waiting for? All is well in Eregion.
He senses something else, and he's wearing the ring, and the ring, I guess, tells people things.
If we are to invade, we must leave now.
Oh, shit. Oh, not the fish. The fish did nothing wrong.
Our enemy is in Mordor.
We have multiple enemies, okay? That's the thing. It's possible. Maybe we gotta divide and conquer.
You pushed for this.
I know. Learning to hear the mountains, a gift from Owling, one that's honed and refined over a lifetime, feels somehow like cheating.
And just because something like has a good result doesn't mean it was done by good means necessarily, you know?
It's perfect.
200 for a bloody rock.
It's a tuning crystal.
I blame the king's new law. For every coin spent, another goes
Wait,
to the
what?
crown. Ring.
150?
But we also need to go talk to Dad about these taxes. No. We just spent all our money on that. Come on. I just need it not to break.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, what's gonna happen? This didn't just happen for no reason. I need Disa to be okay, or I'm not gonna be okay. How the fuck did this thing roll? We had to have missed it. Let's go back.
What is this?
Ooh, let's sing to it. I found it. It's right over there. It's so close to falling in whatever that is. Water? Oh, remember last season when we were looking for Mithril and we closed the hole up and there was like Morgoth down there? I kind of forgot about all of that. We broke the gift. Oh.
I have gathered you all here today because...
Was this all a plan to, like,
Middle-earth is
mine and
changing.
get the creature out, that big creature? Are these, like, other dwarven kingdoms? I didn't know there were more.
7 rings.
7 for the dwarves, 3 for the elves, and he wants 9 for the humans. And then there's 1 ring to rule them all. I don't really know how we get to that one. Don't just be grabbing stuff. What are you, 2?
I can tell them that each of your realms may share in this bounty, but it comes with a price.
What's the price?
There is gold right beneath us.
Is he talking about the mithril? Because it's
The
really
delving
dangerous to
much
mine.
Deeper. Who set these restrictions?
You! When we cared about safety and we had OSHA in place, you know?
What is it?
You took it off.
What is it? What have you done with it?
It's there.
Mm.
You said your hand was feeling heavy.
I don't like this. He's such a tempered man, even when he was angry with his son. This is just such a stark difference.
Stop!
Oh, is it about what Disa found?
A nameless evil, ancient and powerful. You mustn't dig.
I told you those voices were no good. Let's take the kids and get out of here.
Your orders.
If he's not gonna listen, during number 4, Disa and the kids, we out. We're going on a vacation. I don't know where, because everywhere seems to be a little rough right now.
With this ring, I can see it. We have barely taken a thimble from the ocean of our riches.
But we can keep some riches for generations and generations to find later, you know? Like, we don't need them all. I think we're cool. We're doing pretty good. What happened?
Do my eyes deceive me?
Is he just doing telekinesis for fun?
Where is she?
Look out!
What's going on? Is she invisible?
So,
Oh, okay, she was wearing it. Duh. But was she, like, possessed?
I was in a place shrouded in darkness, and I saw its eyes. Pitiless and eternal.
Nope, it's Sauron. Come on, get the picture. You feel this evil, and this guy's new, saying all these grand things, making you go against your king?
So we sought to fortify the alloy by adding more mithril.
No. If you'd wanted to do that, you should have...
Don't say it out loud.
My Lord Celebrimbor, but Durin the Younger has arrived.
Oh, he got out of there like I said.
Something about the ring.
Are they eviler because Sauron is making them? And his intent matters?
It's like he's colder. He refuses to share the other rings unless the Dwarf Lords promise him half.
He's greedy. When before he was willing to miss out on all these things to not work with the elves because he thought it was dangerous.
It's the same process.
It's because Sauron's making them, I'm telling you.
Then maybe the fault's in the ring maker. How much do you really know about this Arnatar?
Yep. He's a bad aura about him. He's got blonde hair, light eyes, a bad aura. Strike 3. He's out.
Some who behold the unseen world. Never quite at home in this one again.
She never wants to go back to that place ever again.
Yes. Things appear as they truly are. But what you saw, I did not wish for any of you to see.
He's gonna say it's Celebrimbor.
You speak of Lord Celebrimbor.
I hate this man. That like made my heart drop. Why would we trust this guy we don't know? I wouldn't.
When the light caught your hair, for a moment you seemed her perfect likeness.
Who?
My Lady Galadriel's, of course.
And we all know he loves Galadriel, so he's flirting. I'm gonna barf. Oh no.
Until we meet again in the far green country.
Now what are these people doing? It's like a candlelight vigil? A protest? This is really cool. And the music is really nice. Very nice stacked vocals. Gonna mess
This
up our
shrine is
religious
condemned
service.
by order of the king.
This is fascism.
This is the oldest shrine in Numenor.
Yeah.
It's in the way of the new aqueduct. Leave
Aqueduct? Wow. I thought Farazone just wanted power, because people want power, and he's related, he's in the running, you know. He really wanted to switch things up, is what he wanted.
Wait. Wait! Give him the relic.
Just let him have his doll. Oh, he's gonna break it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And he needed it. He deserved it. It's been coming. That punch has been written on his face for a while now. Ooh, I feel anger. I feel anger. It's not good for me. Gotta let it go. How are you gonna punch someone who's being held back?
Men aren't welcome here.
I don't see you praying.
I was earlier. You didn't see us with the seashells?
Forgive me.
For what?
This. And you're acting so high and mighty, and you can't even fight. What power do you have at the end of the day? None within yourself, just what's been given to you. Drown him. Oh, no, the other way around. I wish Little Miss could see this. He was willing, ready, and able to drown you. And he sees the sword and he's not even scared. He saw Galadriel, she trained him. Ah! Oh, it's been a while since they did that to me. You will go to jail. It's the king's son. Okay. We got our lick back. He tried to kill us, we broke his arm. I think we're even. Spend a few nights in the pen, you know? Worth it. Worth it. Little fucking bitch. The fight was over. He was gonna get arrested. Just because you thought your girlfriend that you want to be with likes him. And now he has to watch him die when he thinks his son's already dead and he's lost his daughter to these freaks. Because you couldn't lose. You're a sore loser. And you're gonna wash your blade in the precious sacred water. Because you're a jerk. I'm really upset. This is how fast fascism can rise up, and I'm not even like exaggerating. It will sneak up on you and you will be like, someone else will take care of it, and no, it's gotta be on the forefront of your mind.
As one who so masterfully manipulates metals, just be mindful someone is not manipulating you.
You see daggers where there are none.
He sees daggers because he is one.
Did you
A hammer's gonna see a nail, you know?
alter the dwarven rings, yes or no?
No,
Why would he tell the truth?
we did.
Huh?
These are matters of spirit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You guys had bad
This time
spirit
I brought
going
deceit
into
the
it.
process.
Deceit.
You lied to the king. You wrote a letter. I remember.
I closed my forge.
No, that was...
You're a liar.
And confess the truth to your High King, or matters will worsen.
He would never permit me to forge anything again.
And maybe that's for the best. What'd we do with that creepy ring earlier? Did we melt that down so nobody could use it? 'Cause that was a scary one.
Father, tell you, some devilry has gone into
You gotta
these
steal him from your dad.
I am proud of you. Your desire to partner with the elves.
Biggest regret of his life. It's like his dad is sick.
I need you. Prince Doran.
Maybe if we're Prince again, we can kill our dad and get rid of the rings.
Doran, what did he say?
She can see he's wearing his little bib.
I tried to tell him.
Let's get the kids out of here.
Swear it.
That you'll never wear a ring?
Swear to me
Yep.
that you will never wear one of those rings.
That's a good thing to swear. Do it.
I swear it.
Ugh. Please keep that. Please keep that.
Even when a work is yet within the artist's bosom, it begins to disobey him.
They think you're evil, Kelly.
The designs were carried out to the most exacting detail, my lord.
Got her talking back. Ugh.
We must atone for our mistakes by completing the rings together.
How does this fix it? How did he convince you that this is how we fix it?
Have I made myself plain?
Mm-hmm. Stupid and plain.
My friends, do not be discouraged.
He wants all this commotion and chaos and inner turmoil while they're making these rings. I just know it.
But that is simply because he knows how much depends on your success.
We're talking about him like he can't hear us. You're just doubling down on your mistakes.
Shall we begin?
No. Celebrimbor, he's crying at work. We've all been there. Oh, are we gonna see Galadriel at the very end with the orcs and Adar? Or is this just gonna be a teaser for next episode? They're so ugly.
The orcs are not in Mordor. You must send the army to Eregion this moment.
That will not be possible.
Why?
Our armies cannot defeat both Adar and
Ooh,
Sauron.
this is what I was worried about. I feel like I recognize this orc. I've been seeing him too much or something. Yep, I thought that was her in there. At least she doesn't have to walk. They're like kin, kind of. Cousins, genetically. I knew it. We're gonna our enemy of our friend, blah blah blah, that stuff. Cause he hates Sauron more than he hates the elves, I'm guessing. Ugh, this episode had me stressed out. I did not expect Valandil to die at all. Like, I did not see it coming, even during the fight. When it was over, I thought it was over. Like, that little rat of Pharazon's son has just no honor, no morals, just power trip and pride and ego. And I also just didn't expect his death to hit me like it did. I was just really starting to get into his character. I love Elendil's dedication to what he believes in and the fact that he won't parse his words with his daughter, who is being weird as hell. I'm just wondering what's going to happen when Isildur gets back and his sister realizes he's not dead, because she keeps saying she's doing this in the name of grief. I would love to know if the future of Numenor truly is changed. And I need the elves to show up and, like, stop freaking Celebrimbor and Sauron. They're just got free reign to do whatever they want. And he's just a master manipulator, apparently, and everybody's believing him. And it's just killing my spirit. I'm gonna be honest. It's killing my spirit. We have Elf Daddy on the run. I don't know what he's running to. Is he looking for orcs? I do remember him and Theo separated. Are you deserting?
Anything's better than dying out, Adar.
Oh, damn. I don't blame them. They did not ask to be born. They might suck and they might be ugly, but they don't need to be soldiers. Did the orcs inherit the flair of their elf ancestors? Doesn't seem like it. I swear something about him looks different. I don't know if it's just his hair's longer. What is it? Is it a map? Region.
What pride is woven in your inmost self that you resist my hand?
More mithril.
There is no more mithril. The dwarves have been tardy with their delivery.
Good.
We are laboring as hard as we can.
They all need a shower.
Some of us have noticed you seem especially ill-tempered of late, my lord.
You all are, because you're hanging out with the devil.
What is your name again, Smith?
You don't know?
You don't remember?
Of course I remember. Give me a moment.
Why can't he remember? Does he have dementia? I don't think elves can get that, first of all. Second of all, it's probably Sauron doing something. Magic.
Mirdania. She's called Mirdania.
Cannot be expected to remember everything.
Hey, everybody's gotten COVID a few times, and the brain fog is real. Everybody be forgetting stuff. We need to be a little more forgiving.
Just here.
You mean that hammer?
But how are we tricking him like this? What are we doing?
I imagine at times you must be tempted simply to stay there a while.
What are you talking about?
I'm just fatigued.
Go take a nap.
Your people demand an audience. You are the Lord of Eregion.
Wait, so he's in here smithing all day and he's the Lord of Eregion?
Nothing else matters.
No, you took the position. You gotta do your job. Politics is very important. It shapes literally everything. And your city's probably in turmoil.
At once.
I need to look up Halbrand's actor, because he does such a good job. Like, he has embodied Anatar before he embodied Halbrand, to the point where I didn't even suspect him of being Sauron. It's very, very interesting. And then he turns on that evil Sauron eyes, too. And they're all different people.
I handle all matters of administration in his stead.
Because I hate Anatar. Him being in the room makes me uneasy.
This gatehouse is typically a throng with artisans and merchants traveling into the city, but it all strangely halted yestereve.
Because they ran into the orcs?
But only one soldier returned.
Oh. Oh, he's dead!
Washed up this morning. He appeared to be carrying a message.
Well, they knew the current was going that way then. What does it say? I don't think I speak that language.
Show this to no one.
Why are we letting him tell us what to do? He doesn't even go here.
Shall I inform Lord Celebrimbor?
No.
Yeah, he's in charge.
He has asked me to see to it that no one is permitted to disturb him.
I don't think he said that. I really don't.
He has stripped us of our duties.
Yes, I am afraid so.
I didn't hear that.
Was it that business about him forgetting my name?
And he did remember it eventually. He is old. I hate this so much.
Can I trust you?
He only likes her because she's blonde like Galadriel. I get Anatar wanting to sow disruption in their politics and their trust within one another. However, does he want Celebrimbor to be all loopy when he's making rings? Does that help make them evil rings? I love when they do this music. I have to cut a lot of it out for YouTube, obviously. But just trust that I am indeed jamming. He even gave you dinner. Wine and dine. It's more than Halbrand ever did.
During my brief time in your capture,
it was brief.
Seemed intent on finding Sauron. One might even say consumed by it.
That is a good way to say it, actually.
The way one always is once he has wormed his way inside your mind.
He really does. Brainworm is a good description for him.
Sooner or later, he sees you, not just who you are, but who you wish to be.
They always talk about him the way you talk about your first love or something.
Do you want to know what he offered me?
Yes, I do. I'm nosy.
Children.
Oh. You should have been more specific, because the orcs aren't the best children. You got some running away right now.
I can help you destroy Sauron.
What help could you possibly provide, Orc?
They don't like that word. They like Uruk. Yeah, see? I want to know why they don't like orc. Is it because people... Is it like a slur? That would make sense. They do say it with a real nasty taste in their mouth.
Morgoth's crown.
There are many stories of what happened after the Silmarils were pried from its settings.
Oh, damn.
I was there when Sauron refired it to fit himself.
Yeah, you killed him with it. It's not the most trustworthy crown if you're going to let other people put it on your head. It's very pointy.
Why did he return?
Well, it's because he's goo.
It is said the 3 elven rings saved your kind from fading.
What about it? Do you want some?
If
If we're making some for the people and the dwarves and the elves,
together,
maybe the orcs should get one.
Would be powerful enough to truly destroy Sauron forever.
What's special about the crown? Like, is it also made of mithril?
But I know he hides in Eregion.
How do you know?
Halbrand is Sauron.
Oh shit. You knew that? So you have a long game going on and you sent him there on purpose? Why? Just take the deal. It'll get you in the city. It's a cool shot, but it's kind of making me dizzy.
Outlaw.
Ooh, my one
Incitement of a violent conflagration.
team. I hate these people. That little girl is watching her dad go through this.
These hideous breaches of law warrant a sentence of death.
Death? Isildur is gonna pull up, and she's gonna feel real bad.
Given his many years of faithful service to our
He's gotta go take the black guys.
judgment of this court that the accused be set free.
They're gonna set him free? There's a catch.
Provided, of course, he renounces
Okay, that's what they told Ned Stark too.
pledges his loyalty to Numenor's true ruler.
And they beheaded him in front of his daughters. I will riot.
Do you renounce your crimes?
I do.
And do you accept our Farazon as Numenor's true king?
I guess. What else am I gonna do?
I do not.
Oh, they're gonna kill him. Ah.
Numenor's true ruler. Miriel!
He is a lover boy till the end of time. Are they gonna kill him? I can't.
Now what are we to do with him?
You have done quite enough, boy.
Yeah, murderer. Ugly.
Perhaps we should let the Valar decide his fate. If the faithful wish to live by the old traditions, they ought to die by them as well.
Oh no. Oh no, the worm? What the fuck? I did not like that. That better not happen.
I saw something.
Uh-huh, and you better stay right here so it doesn't
We
happen.
have ears to hear. It tells us things.
Does it show us things that will be? Or things that only might be?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Shows tomorrow's clouds as clear as yesterday's sunshine.
Oh no. That sounds definite.
But if I cannot master it, how am I to use it?
To plan, I guess.
Failed a trial before you now, and there will not be another.
Oh, damn. Oh, he's a wizard. Also, thank you to the person in my comments on a couple videos ago that told me all about Tom.
Why don't you just leave?
And where exactly would we go? This meal. My mum and her folks dug for me. I was born in it.
That's how my papa is. He was born in his house.
Tree, since I was big enough to balance a rake. Every one of these meals has a story like that.
That's so beautiful.
Turn myself in now. There's a chance I can get Poppy out, too.
Yeah, Poppy's gonna stay here and get married to Merrimack.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because he's in love. My little heart. Poppy deserves it. She has no family, and her best friend takes her on dangerous adventures.
How many times you told me he's important? I say we fight for it.
This is why they're best friends. They might have very different personalities, but they have very common
Dark wizard
ethics,
found his
morals, ethos.
Now, the time has come for you to find yours.
Which one is it?
Oh shit.
You'll find your true staff only when the vision of your heart is single to the service of the secret fire.
What does that mean?
One could spend months searching out that.
Well, get started. I don't know what to tell you.
Unless there is somewhere else you wish to be.
He wishes to be with Nori, but why does that disqualify him from getting a staff, you know?
Unless I find her soon, she will die. Both of them will die.
Yeah, I don't like the way he forgets about Poppy. Just because you have a best friend doesn't mean you can forget about other friends.
Once I know that she's safe, I could return to you.
No.
Come on, Tom. Nori's done everything for you. Everything.
Your friend or your destiny.
I don't like this Tom guy. He's sneaky. Oh no. He's becoming greedy like a dragon, because dragons love gold. And his actor's doing really good too, because he seems like a completely different person. Oh, his bitch ass.
Without Mithril, the remaining rings of power may never be complete. We can provide a steady supply of timber.
The answer is no.
Fire bends to his will. I remember. He's a firebender. But the king said no for the wrong reasons. He wants all his precious metals to himself.
I have never been of sounder mind.
That's what a lot of crazy people say.
They'll be back. War is coming to Middle-earth.
we can name our price.
Have you gone mad?
Mm-hmm.
World's gone mad, my son.
And I believe him. He seems like a completely different person. Whereas before, I believed he was just this kind, wise, stubborn old man. Now I'm kind of afraid of him.
I will not. Belongs to me.
No.
It's the devil's.
You belong to it.
Mm-hmm. This would be such a hard situation. You gotta cut your dad's hand off while he's sleeping. Oh no. He has superpowers. You gotta run away. You gotta run away.
Then he's left us no choice.
We gotta kill him.
We'll lay our bodies in front of that mine ourselves if we have to.
He won't care. He'll kill you.
How can you talk about him this week?
'Cause he's batshit.
Talking about humiliating him.
This is about the world. Sometimes you have to accept reality and just move.
I can't do it, Lisa.
Then you don't have to. I'll do it. You stay home with the kids.
He's still in there.
There's gotta be a way to get the ring off.
You are to be cast into the sea to face trial by Abyss. They are summoning the sea worm as we speak.
I knew it was gonna be the worm. Oh no. Can't believe they have the worm on call.
His offer of mercy still stands. If you swear...
Swear fealty to him.
Fuck him. I'll take the worm.
It is hardly mercy to ask a man to set his integrity aflame.
Yeah, Ned Stark, we get it.
I cannot lose you two.
Then stop being a bitch.
Please. Swallow your pride.
If after all this, all you see is pride, then there are no words left for us to speak.
If this is how I sent my dad out, I will never forgive myself. I might as well feed myself to the worm too. 'Cause those words would be playing in my head over and over and over until I died. Damn. He loves her, so he might listen to her.
Bow to Farazol. I commanded.
But they're already calling the worm. I want to show.
Faith is not faith if it is not lived.
I get it. I agree with him. But the human urge to not die usually trumps all, you know? Usually overrides everything else. Who knows? He might beat the worm. Maybe he will win his trial. Does he at least get like a rowboat and a sword? They should kiss first too. Just for me, honestly. He's looking at her lips, I saw. Oh, that's close enough. They nose touched. Isildur's gotta show up and stop it, right? We could remix this for real. It's gonna be Disa stopping it. Yep, that's what I said. Leave Durin at home with the kids. We'll take care of it. Women's gotta do what a woman's gotta do. Oh, I love her. And she's gonna look good while she's doing it.
We're here on orders from the king.
Fuck the king.
Please move. I've no choice but to see you moved.
Come try. I was gonna guess she was gonna sing at them, and I was joking, so I didn't say it. What is it? Bats, 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 bats. Oh, I love bats. They're like not the traditional bat, I don't think, but close enough. Maybe by the time this airs, my new header will be on my YouTube channel and it has bats on it. My awesome friend made it for me, and I will link their Instagram or something in the description.
They'll be back.
Then we'll be ready.
I love Disa. I thought she was gonna sing at them, and because she can like talk to rocks, like it like move them back like an airbender kinda. But she just summoned some creatures. That makes more sense. Can't she like take them to where Morgoth was and show them what she saw and felt? This is so beautiful. I wonder if it's a real set or how much of it is a real set.
You forsake all earthly authority.
Also wonder where they filmed this show. I should look that up too.
I accept their judgment.
Why not? Why not?
Throw him in!
He really gets nothing? Like, I thought he was gonna get like a weapon and a rowboat to go meet the worm, you know? So he's gotta like swim into it with no weapon?
Release him!
And And you know, they could have let him take a shower
Given that
first.
this crime was committed in my name, I have the right to face the Valar's judgment in his place.
No, 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 no. I don't think the worm cares. I think the worm's gonna eat whoever.
It's all in there.
Cause it's a worm, you know? Although, the worm did not eat Sauron, so maybe I'm wrong.
It must be me who takes the first step.
She said you're right, actually, and I'm gonna do it. The worm's gonna come meet her and be like, never mind, Valar says you're good. At least she looks like clean. She gets to die feeling fresh. He really looked grimy and could have used a last meal of some sort. Just a good day. She had a whole life of royalty, you know? I'm just trying to look at the positive. Maybe it'll be like Dune and she can ride the worm. That'd be cool. That water's so pretty. And the little cove is shaped like the Millennium Falcon. Oh no. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ooh, I'm scared. And after this, I think I only have 2 episodes left. It's gonna pop up on me. I didn't expect it to come from below. I thought she was in like a cove or something. Oh, her dress looks so pretty though. And she looks hauntingly beautiful. I don't know if I can open my eyes underwater. I don't think it's a thing I can do. He is really being judgmental. He's like, okay. Maybe it's like when you meet a dragon and you just gotta, they feel you out and you feel them out. Maybe she goes, oh, back. It'll be good.
The Valar have deemed her.
Yeah, shut up. The Valar said, shut up. You do not speak for them.
Innocent.
Hell yeah. She knew. She walked the path of the faithful. And I'm not even religious, guys. Like, but fuck Pharazôn. Yeah! Fuck yeah! She didn't ride the worm, but you know what? This does feel like Dune. I feel like I just had a victory. But I don't know if I trust the worm's judgment because he looked at Sauron and did the same thing. So is that just like, are we good now? Is the queen back? What the fuck? I don't know what that was. Does he want a ring? He wants the power?
Yes. Halbrand is Sauron. Elrond hastens from Lindon with an army of elves. And Nenya, my ring.
Did you name it? I don't think we should name him.
Uruk.
Oh, she called him his given name.
Trace of Sauron from this world.
Okay. This time we gotta bleach the blood up, or he will seep through.
Will your High King permit us to return home in peace?
Why not? Why not? As long as they act right, you know? No more raiding villages, no more volcanoes. How about instead of volcanoes, we just design a society where you guys run at nighttime? I feel like that's a lot easier. Humans can work during the day and then they'll go to bed. You guys work at night and then you go to bed, you know? Nocturnal. Lots of creatures do it. And are they just all born with a bad attitude, or is that like part of their culture? Is it biological?
It will take far more than a legion
or
of your
is it
children to lay siege to
a
it.
symptom of their society?
Them to challenge the might of Sauron in a single legion.
Is a legion like a number? I know it's in the Bible, like I am legion, but I don't know if it's like a phrase, like a lot, or if it's like a specific number.
No. This must be what he wants.
Yeah, I don't know
He
anymore.
has no army of his own, so he has lured yours here instead.
Yeah, but the orcs hate him.
He wants you to attack Eregion. I beg you, do not be a fool.
Too prideful.
This is what he wants.
Oh no, I think they believe her. And he's already had people leave his army. Remember in Game of Thrones when they set up a horn and never followed that through? Ooh, ooh. I hate to see the orcs come in, but I love to hear them come in. Ow, that looked like it hurt. Oh, here he is. He's excited. What? Always the hand. It's not a good place to cut unless a spell or something specifically says from your hand. At least go up to the wrist, do your thigh, something else, because your hand, you grab lots of things with it. A lot of bacteria is going to get in there. It is more likely to get infected, first of all. Second of all, you squeeze it a lot. It's a bendy place. It's going to heal slower. It's going to hurt longer. There's lots of nerves in here. There's lots of reasons not to cut your hand.
You telling me where I belong?
He just shoved Sauron. Overdue. Gonna be honest. Oh, is he gonna die? I think he needs to come out of this dead. I guess then he wouldn't be coming out of it, but you know what I mean.
We still have 9 rings to forge.
Fuck you. Fuck your rings. Fuck your mom. What are you doing? Was he looking at the future? Was he manipulating his psyche? I want to know more. People are not peaceful here. They're under attack. This is not real. What kind of powers does Sauron have? I know fire bends to his will. We've discussed that many times. He's like Jasper from Twilight, where he can like influence your emotions and your thoughts and stuff.
I sought to craft objects of great power, but I failed. I came to Eregion not because the Valar needed you.
Because I needed you?
But because I did.
Yeah. You're a liar. And Kelly needs a shower. He needs a good meal. Then he will feel better, I promise. Sometimes I'm feeling so tired and grumpy, and all I need is to eat.
And without Mithril,
For the first 3 rings, we barely had any mithril. Barely any. Remember, we said we could stretch it.
Refined to a powder by Narvi himself.
Oh? Where did we get that? The dwarves told him no. I will say his hammer is really pretty.
My friend.
The elves, they put a little flair in everything they do. And I bet it makes life a little more worth living. Yeah, show me what it really looks like. That's what I thought. His powers are crazy. Or like if you've seen Vampire Diaries, when like Damon or Catherine, they can like put visions in your head while you're sleeping. That kind of reminds me of this too. But that's just crazy powerful. Like, can he do that to multiple people at once? How much power of that does it take from him? See, when he's being evil, I like it. It's when he's trying to be noble, I'm just like, fuck you, bitch. The elves, they, as much as they're like structured and stuff, I think I just hang out with the soldiers too much on the elf side, because I'm like, why are they so chaotic? This is what they're made for. But it's probably been peaceful for so long. These people haven't worried about it, you know? They probably haven't been running orc drills, is what I'm saying. This city is beautiful. I'm not a battle person. I've said that on this channel before. But the big battle of last season was freaking awesome. She'll find a way to get out. Her and Sauron will have another face-to-face alone, I think. And it will be hot. Damn. That was such a cool shot. Wow, that episode was crazy. I was really into it. We only saw a little bit of Nori and Poppy, a little bit of the stranger. I feel like we'll jump more into them in the next 2 episodes. I feel like the stranger is definitely going to stay and get his staff, especially since he was basically told if he doesn't, Sauron's gonna rise. I feel like Nori and Poppy will face the Dark Wizard, but I don't think he is going to be our big bad. With 2 episodes left, I feel like they're still going to tease him out and he'll be a bigger deal in the next season. I could be wrong though. I just feel like there's a lot we need to put in the next 2 episodes, so I'm kind of worried. I feel like since I've never heard of Adar in the movies, he's really going to regret not listening to Galadriel. But there's no way she's not going to get free, and her and Halbrand are going to have a little romantic tryst, aka they're going to fight and talk bad about each other, but in a sexy and hot way. But we got to talk about the cream of the crop, the belle of the ball, Queen Muriel, facing the worm and showing the bitch-ass people of Numenor who's in charge. And I just really want to know, is this going to be enough to replace her as queen? Or Was this just enough to save the lives of her and her faithful? I don't see Farazan giving up the throne that easy, you know, especially after he touched the Palantir. I want to know what the meaning of what he saw was. But I'm going to sit down and watch the next episode right now, so let's just get into it. Lord Kelly is just chilling. He thinks the world's perfect. Meanwhile, there's a whole battle going on. I cannot ever stop talking about how amazing this show's score is. They use the score to storytell. It's not a new thing. This show just does it really well. They do certain themes at certain parts of the show, and it's all fitting. It reminds you of the stuff you've seen before. It gets you in a specific mood. It's really well done. I want to know what choir they use too.
Mortal man.
Man, he really decided to make the human ones boring and ugly. Oh, little mouse. He saw how much he needs a shower.
These past weeks, I have felt such clarity. And I have you to thank for that.
How fares your progress? The rings of power are nearly complete.
I have so enjoyed our time together.
He's gonna kill you. How are we keeping the forge safe during all of this? Like one of those things could come right down on Celebrimbor. The sound design's really dope.
Lord Celebrimbor refuses to permit a counterattack.
Every moment we remain idle, more elves die. We must do something.
They just don't listen to him. He didn't obey the king.
I am taking command of our defenses. Celebrimbor's mind is gone.
Because you keep messing with it. Reminds me in theater when you gotta move sets around, but you gotta do it as fast as you can.
Turning them away from the city.
What are they gonna do instead? Are they gonna make a new volcano? Are they gonna make it all crumble so the river fills up and then they can cross the river? Oh no, it's gonna be like an avalanche, but just not snow. A rock slide? I just think it's called a rock slide.
They're damming the river.
Yeah. Well, that was a good idea. Adar, did you come up with that one? It could be worse. It could be another volcano. Yes, he did. I didn't talk about it in my summary, but I remember him seeing this city. He ran all the way here. Oh, he's putting stones in them. I thought he was just gonna leave them as is. In their little... The mouse. If the mouse gets hurt, I swear to God. Is he marking time?
Region is under siege. The guards received that entreaty from an elf at the west gate.
Anyone could come in his little office and know he's not right in the mind right now.
I need the mine. Take him back. Now.
Oh yeah, because I forgot about that too, because Disa,
Every hour that we delay costs us unthinkable wealth.
What is the wealth worth if we're dead?
Go.
We need Jaime Lannister here, because he'd just kill him. We need a Kingslayer.
Here they come.
I love her.
Just turn around.
Let us take you to what we saw. I'll sing to it, it'll roar back, and then you'll know. He's gonna agree with him.
Stand with you.
Hell yeah, because he saw the king. He knows. He knows. Let's lock him in a room or something.
There's an elf outside. Wants your ear.
Let him in.
This particular elf has been banished from all dwarven lands.
Is it Elrond? Why is he banned from all dwarven lands? I thought they left off on good terms.
Have you any idea what I've gone through since you left?
Can hardly be more eventful than what's transpired with me.
You know, you'd be surprised about how our paths intersect, actually.
I'm about to overthrow my father.
Long time coming. I've been wanting to coup him since last season, when he was still good.
Without your aid, thousands of lives are at hazard, Durin. I need your axe, old friend.
If we're versing our war marching music, the orcs win. They're gonna win the war. If the music dictated war, they would win. They get me pumped up for battle every time. Oh, I forgot how good at archery they are. It's awesome to watch them just pew, 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 pew. Could never be me. Can't believe nobody's invented guns. Is Blondie just like watching everything? Does she have a skill to like contribute to the war?
They have a ravager.
What's a ravager? The name indicates it ravages, but what does it ravage and how does it ravage?
The rings. Are they finished? Wait for it.
Is a mouse? Is the mouse part of the illusion? What about him?
It is a pattern.
Oh, he's too smart for these head games. But he's just coming off like a weirdo.
Celebrimbor, whatever so inspired this epiphany, I assure you, we have not the time for it.
On the contrary.
The candle never goes.
We appear to have all the time that we need.
He's like being gaslit to the ultimate degree.
Have not burned an inch all day.
Sauron, your little fantasy isn't that thought out. Kelly's too smart for you.
This is hardly a gift.
This is a prison.
You welcomed my instruction. You practically begged for it. Now,
being his friend is mentally exhausting. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship psychologically. I understand you, Kelly.
Who are you?
Remember when our old friend Galadriel told us not to treat with him? Oh, he's gonna hear the war. Oh, he's gonna feel bad because he's the Lord. He's supposed to be in charge of all this and stop this from happening. Oh, and he looks rough. He looks like he could use 2 good night's sleeps. A big breakfast, like eggs, toast, sausage, oatmeal, all of it. A little bit of everything. Orange juice, big glass of it, followed by a glass of water, then a good pee, a good poop, and then a shower. Actually, put the shower before the 2 nights good sleep, because you should shower before you get into bed. That's really gross for your sheets. I'm just realizing the workshop is decimated. How has he been working? Well, no wonder Sauron had to put it on a pattern, because it looks rough in there. It's a lot of work he's got to do in your brain. I can't... He cut his hand. Is it his blood?
true creation requires sacrifice.
You are he.
Uh-huh.
I have many names.
Yeah. We know a few even too. As far as we know, you got 3 names. He's gotta die. I'm surprised he didn't just get killed right then. That looked like it hurt. Not the dog! Yeah, if the dwarves don't come help us somehow, or another army from the king of the elves, we're fucked.
We have been deceived.
Oh no, are they not gonna believe him?
Put me in some kind of a prison. A prison of the mind. But
Say his name, tell her.
and the mouse. The same mouse. And
Oh,
you must believe me.
they're not gonna believe you. Fuck you. Get out of here.
Seize him. He is Sauron.
Y'all are gonna feel really dumb, and Galadriel's gonna show up and be like, no, Kelly's right.
No, he has been protecting us.
While you've been in your tower giving orders that might have been the end of us all.
He didn't give any orders.
No, that was him.
Guys, who are you gonna believe? Someone you've known your whole life, or someone who showed up a month ago?
Cut him open. Look at his hand. Look at his blood.
He can make them see that it's fine. Yeah, see? He messes with people's brains. You should know.
Let's get you back where you belong.
Get your hands off me!
No! Oh my god! No! He has telekinesis. Guys.
Finish the 9, and I will spare your city.
Yeah, he's lying. Don't do it. Jump off. I would just jump off. I would probably feel so guilty. I would jump off and have the same fate as Blondie. Is it the king? Or is it the elves, or the dwarves, I mean? Who's coming to help us? I know it's not Numenor. They got their own shit going on. Elves. Elves have this kind of flair, and they have the horses. I don't know if dwarves ride horses. I don't know if they're big enough to ride horses. Oh, this song is freaking awesome. I will never get over the close-ups of the orcs. They need a dentist. Oh, we got Elrond. Why is he a battle? He's supposed to just be a politician. Oh, and the king's here. Everybody's here. That's why. Everybody is on the line to help. What he said. Oh, this choir. I forgot I thought they were just gonna like leave her locked up back at that camp. Oh. Did we bring her ring? Oh, this is so cool.
The ring you carry. Show it to me.
Why?
Foolish act if I had brought it here.
That's fair.
You are a courtier,
What does that mean?
more suited to wielding a scroll than a sword.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Eregion has fallen into shadow. It belongs to the deceiver now.
He's not wrong. They literally just let him walk in. Nobody's ever known him. He was not born there. He's never lived there. And they said, yeah, you can take our Lord's place.
You can save Galadriel.
Yeah, she didn't take his offer, so he's gonna go to Bestie, and he's gonna blackmail him a little bit. I don't think it's blackmail, it's extortion, actually.
You must know you cannot defeat me in battle.
Why not? We kind of rock.
Not before you have painted the sands of the Glanduin black with the blood of your kin.
And they're sick of it.
Are you prepared to spend their lives so freely?
Just like Sauron. You turn into him with your hatred.
The ring for Galadriel's life.
Why does he want the ring? We should have thrown him in the ocean.
Ask me on the field. And the neck with a blade against it is yours.
Very well.
I don't really know what that means.
I will meet you there, with her head on a pike.
Okay, please don't. I don't think she'd want you to trade the ring for her anyway. It's true. That's what she would probably do, honestly. She's probably proud of his decision. Oh. Just kiss. I was kind of joking. Has he been wanting to do that for a while? Oh. Friends to lovers is the most wholesome of tropes. I don't know how you can't be here for it. Oh, that filled my heart with joy. Hell yeah. I wonder if the actors on this show, and it's probably different for everyone, if they like try to become fluent in Elvish, because I know it's like they really made it a language, or if they just like learn their lines. Because like it's really cool to be able to say like, I know Elvish, but it's not useful in everyday life.
At this moment, the great tale of our age is being written.
What are we gonna do about Dad?
And it falls to us.
What?
To decide.
Oh, Galadriel. I didn't realize who we were looking at.
Sauron the Stoneheart has returned. The elves cannot defeat him, not without us.
He's getting them pumped up. I'm ready for it.
He thinks by stoking our greed, he can turn our hearts to ash.
Hey, me, Ashe. What's the king gonna do?
But we are stronger
then he knows.
Like I said, they use the storytelling and the score together in such a good way. Like, how many times have we heard this with the dwarves to get us pumped up for them?
Dwarven loyalty is a force stronger than any sorcery!
Yeah!
More powerful than any army!
Yeah!
Deeper than the bones of the earth!
Fuck yeah!
Will you fight?
Woo! Now, is Elvish the only, like, language they wrote and made for this, like, series? Or, like, Lord of the Rings, you know what I mean? Is, like, Dwarvish a language all the way through? Hey, we're gonna save our friends. It doesn't work, though, because Sauron's a menace in the movies. At least his eyeball. Fuck! Aw, the poor horses. Whoa. You're gonna get an infection! They don't like when you mess with their horses. They bond with their horses. And their horses know Elvish. Please don't. That was hilarious.
The wall is stronger than we thought.
Yeah, because Celebrimbor probably built it. And in the morning, the dwarves will be there. If you're not faring well now, imagine how it'll be in the morning.
At any cost. Adar!
They don't wanna. You're supposed to be their dad. You're supposed to care about us. Now you're acting just like Sauron. But he has it set in his head that this is the way to protect you guys in the long run. But this is what Sauron wants. I don't know how. But that man has put all of you on a chessboard, and he's moving the pieces. And some of it I get, like with Celebrimbor. But the rest of it, I don't know how he knows. I don't know how he manipulated it. Galadriel finally saw it, though.
She's still in the camp. Find her.
I'm so happy she got out. She's gonna go talk to Halbrand. They would see her right away. She stands out for being pretty. The orcs never seem pretty in their whole life. And that's what I get. Like, are they just, like, amped up? Their hormones are in a certain way that makes them angry all the time? Or is it because that's their culture? They gotta, like, show off.
Come here and help.
And be brutal. And that's, like, how they're raised to be. I really need to know about the nature versus nurture of the orcs. The closer you get to the fire, the easier they're gonna see your face, and your hair's falling down. I don't think I've ever seen an orc with blonde hair, or hair in general now that I think about it.
Look at that pretty
That's what I'm saying. So she does have hair. This lady has hair. It's not blonde, and it's not pretty. She really does stand out. Hey, we meet again. Who would have thunk? Not me.
Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
We must find Sauron.
I'm here for him.
Who? Oh, Adar? 'Cause he killed Bronwyn? Is Dad just gonna let us go to war with his army? Oh no, Narvi, what is it? Oh, I know. The dad had the axe.
Your father.
Oh no.
It cut through them like stalks of
He
wheat.
killed him? We gotta kill Dad now.
He's gonna loose that beast. She sent me to find you. She says you have to recall the
Why? No. I'm sorry. We have to suck it up and kill Dad and then take the army. That's the best thing to do. I don't have a grasp on what Sauron's powers are.
You're not afraid.
I don't want to Google it because I don't want to, like, spoil anything for me.
I promise you.
Oh, he straight up chained him. I would be so mad at myself. Because, like, in history, you are going to be written either as a crazy person or the person who helped Sauron rise to power. That sucks. That's a big blow to your ego and your pride.
Like Morgoth treated me.
Fuck Morgoth and you.
I see the end. Celebrimbor.
What end, though? Like Eren Yeager end? Like we can't make it stop?
For what he wished to destroy, I wished to perfect.
What do you mean by perfect? This sounds like something subjective.
But after all that, you would still choose to inflict the same.
That's what I'm saying.
You chose it.
Just let him do his rings. Let's not talk. You're bringing the mood down.
And since you forced me to torment you to
Forced me. Oh, this is like textbook like abuse, victim, and abuser conversation.
And you, the true author of your own torment.
You truly are the great deceiver.
Mm-hmm. Satan. Because I'm pretty sure that's what some people call the devil. That one's cool. I gotta like look up pictures of all of them at the end and decide which one's my favorite. Oh no, he's gonna be tempted by them. Oh, he's gonna do it? I did not see that coming. Whoa. That's cool. That's cool. It's so interesting how weapons can be creative in a world without guns. And like what people did or could do in that kind of scenario. Warfare nowadays is literally so different. What's he doing? They won't burn? They're indestructible? If they're indestructible, is that why we go to Mordor in the movies to drop them in a volcano? Because that's like the most powerful thing? I didn't even think about that. You chained up a man who's in a forge. He can probably take care of that. Oh, you're gonna break your hand. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. What are you gonna do? I don't like this shaky hand. Please don't cut it off. No, 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 no. I'm not watching this. This is not Terrifier. I'm not supposed to feel like this when I watch The Rings of Power. Please don't show me.
Whose will is the
True, true. It's yours. It's yours. Ah! Thank you for not showing me. Oh, I thought about it too hard. I thought about it too hard. It'd be gushing. You gotta put a wrap on there. My heart hurts and my stomach hurts. I'm getting really, really sad. I don't want to feel like this.
Look what he's done to himself.
Oh, he's trying to save everyone.
By order of Anatar, Lord of
No one elected him. You guys just said he could have it. We need to have an election and a campaign and debates.
Release him.
Yes. Ugh. My girl.
Release him.
But the Lord of Eregion ordered.
This is the Lord
Yes.
of Eregion.
Has the king of the elves even met Anatar? Did he appoint him? I don't think so. Yeah, he's missing a little bit of what he had since the last time you saw him. You need to say sorry to her, though, because you didn't take her advice. You treated with Halbrand.
More rings.
9.
No. 9 plus 7.
9.
That's 16.
To enslave the world of men. It is him.
The old dwarven tunnel. I used it to enter the city undetected.
He's bleeding out. Can we send someone else? Maybe go in a pair. That's what I'm saying.
You will realize what has happened. You will come for the rings.
I will ensure it is sometime.
He's gonna face him. He's gonna die. All of his actions this season lead to being redeemed through his death. And if I don't get that, I might be a little disappointed. I
built this city.
I knew that's why the wall was so good.
I'm sorry. I brought him.
Yeah, but we're not talking about how you told him not to talk to him ever again. But also in his defense, if she would have said, hey, he is Sauron, don't treat with him, he would have been more likely to not do it. And I hope all these people feel bad for calling him crazy. They need to go back to elf school.
How many torch arrows do you have left?
Enough to do my part.
How do he?
No, 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 no. Maybe she can still take the shot. Oh, yes, she's a badass. She might go out, but she's gonna go out with a show, alright? To have the strength to even pull the string back when you have that many arrows in you. It was nice to see you, Rian, for a little bit. Damn.
Send him in.
Send who in?
He will kill our own
Is it the warg? Oh no. He doesn't even see in himself that he's become more like what he has hated.
The orcs, they're fleeing.
Yeah, because they sent in something worse.
They're clearing a path.
Oh. Oh, are you gonna have a little temper tantrum and a time? This room used to be so beautiful.
By order of the true Lord of Eregion, you Sauron are hereby...
Oh, he's like Darth Vader. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No! Stop! If he can do this, why does he even need rings? Oh, Lord Kelly, you don't stand a chance. I don't have them. I threw them in the river. Have fun swimming. What is this thing? It looks like a troll, but why would this troll also kill the orcs? Like, they can't make a pact? That's hilarious. Used them as a literal shield. He's gonna Jaime Lannister you if you don't watch out. Why would he need to look out? He should have seen that thing a mile away. Ah! Oh, that looked like it hurt. I am on the edge of my seat. What does the troll get out of this? Because he's full of arrows. The horse did nothing wrong. Brave bitch. Ooh. I didn't need to see it. This is terrifying. He's pissing them off, and then Sauron is gonna show up and be like, yeah, your dad wanted to do this all along. I was the one who wanted to make you a home and blah, blah, blah. Follow me, and then he's gonna have an army. When in reality, the orcs should just go off by themselves. It's not like we made any rings for them, because nobody cares about them. They need to get out of this conflict. Oh, the sun's up. Oh, that means that's when Durin is supposed to show up, but he's not going to be here because his dad's being freaking awful.
Dwarves! The dwarves are coming!
And everyone's going to be like, Elrond, you dumb bitch.
Durin recalled their army. There must be some mistake.
And it's not like he can text his friend and be like, oh, problems at home, you know?
Durin will come.
I don't know. He wants to. He really does. The sun's coming up. Why can the dwarves be here? Is it because it's so foggy from all the destruction? Oh, there's not a lot of us. There is not a lot of us. It really is a good thing that elves can kill like 10 for their one person, you know? But I still don't know if it'll be enough. Did he catch it? Oh, wow. They really just didn't have a plot for him anymore since his lady died. I'm not mentally okay, guys. I'm just not. I feel defeated. They're in the city. Oh, he's reaching out for help. Is he surrendering? But he doesn't die. He's in the movies. The ring? This awesome song took me out of my misery. I bet this vocalist has a wicked blech. So many episodes have filled me with dread this season. I feel like this whole season as a whole is like the equivalent of the Empire Strikes Back in the first Star Wars trilogy, where our team's gonna get beat down. But as the song says, when you get beat down, you get up again. You know, we're gonna rise, we're gonna succeed. But I think we're gonna feel a little beat down at the end of this. And honestly, last season we kind of did too. I really don't know how we're gonna get out of this. I'm sure there's gonna be a way, but it's not gonna be perfect. And I'd love to sit here and make predictions, but I really just don't know what's gonna happen. I'm mostly worried about the dwarves right now. I just don't see a world where the king is just gonna be fine and we get the ring off and everything's hunky-dory. I just think blood's gonna need to be shed the same way I think blood's gonna need to be shed with Celebrimbor. I just feel like as a plot, if I were writing a story, that just makes sense.
No matter what you hear, do not follow me down that mine.
She won't listen. If she feels she's needed down there, she will go, and I love her for it. I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not. If I have to see a man kill his own father for the good of mankind, and it's acted well, I will fucking cry. My parents are everything to me.
Take off the ring! Or I'll take off the whole hand!
That's what I'm saying.
You're strong enough to wield an axe, but are you strong enough to use it against your father?
If I have to, for the greater
No,
good,
Father.
yes. But
I'm not.
we're not going to be happy about it.
Do you remember when I was a wee lad and we'd arm wrestle? You'd let me lift my hand just enough to think maybe I could win.
Maybe we can get through to him with love, you know? I doubt it.
Take it off. I beg you.
Please. Oh no. We're letting Morgoth out. I don't know if it's him exactly, but it's his cousin, maybe? A brother? Wow. But will it be worth it? No, because we're letting out evil. Ancient evil is what she said.
You have to wear a ring, my son.
Nope, we didn't even just promise. We swore we would never do that.
Mountain father.
It's not. You do not own the earth or any part of it.
These rings.
The mountain doesn't need to be ours. Nope, we don't need it. That's talking like a colonizer. It said Balrog Grog? It had a name for the creature. Balrog? Something like that.
Run, father!
Oh, it lassoed him. Maybe we don't have to take Dad out. Oh, that's like straight out of like Diablo. Yeah, Durin, you don't stand a chance. What the fuck? Why did he need us to let him out? It seems like he's doing just fine.
Durin!
Is the ring gonna say, oopsie? What's the ring telling you now? Yes, thank you. He had a clear thought, finally.
I never let you lift your hand. It's you. Just you. Getting stronger.
He sees he took it off.
Forgive me, my son.
He knows he fucked up. This is all his fault.
King Durin.
Oh, he's calling him king because he's gonna die. I don't think it... Is it worth sacrificing yourself? Because I don't think you can face him. Oh, she's there to save him. She knew. She knew. Because he would have went after him too. And you know, he probably feels so bad about what he did that he feels he has to do this, you know? Ugh. And here's the theme song. I hated that. I'm glad I thought ahead and put tissues in here like weeks ago in case this ever happened. There's certain storylines and arcs where if we want to redeem people, sometimes the only thing as a writer you can do is have them die in an act of heroic nature, you know. They really got me in the feels first thing of the episode. We have a whole hour to go. The stranger, you gonna go find your staff? Oh, okay. These are the Dark Wizard's people? Did you not find a staff? Or is this where the stores are? We gotta be dreaming.
Manwë promised you would come.
Oh. Are they meeting in the dream world like in Star Wars? With Rey and Kylo Ren?
You were the one who convinced me to leave the uttermost west.
Why?
As you knew, none of us could ever hope to defeat Sauron alone.
But you're evil. So did he come in a meteor too then?
2 halflings gave
Don't
me
tell
aid.
him that.
Eleanor Brandyfoot.
Well, how do
and
you know?
Poppy Proudfellowit. The small ones are safe.
Poppy, Nori!
How is that safe?
I instructed they were not to be harmed. I thought these nomads might help me find you.
He's playing dumb.
My people were once kings.
What are you? Well. Oh, they're out.
Is he the fellow you were looking for out here all along?
But how? He's evil. I'm so confused.
Wizard. That is a name I do not embrace.
Yeah, but you act evil. I don't believe you.
And if you were to defeat Sauron, would that suffice? Or would you seek to become his successor?
That's what I'm saying. That's a good question.
We will both be his successors.
I don't think that's what he wants. He does not want to rule. He wants to learn about his magic stuff and be with his friends that are small.
I would sooner walk this desert forevermore, nameless and forgotten.
Hey, Jesus walked the desert. He did. And he talked to the devil there, too. Can we not? See, this is why they call you the Dark Wizard. This is why. When people don't want to do your plan, you try to force them. Or punish them. That's not real choice. At least he's big enough to not fight you until you're at full power. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Oh, he's helping. Yeah, get out. Get out. He can't hold forever. He barely knows his powers. And a nice image of the stars, which is what brought us here to begin with. That's cool.
What is the meaning of this?
It would be very confusing as a people of a city.
We have learned why Miriel was able to bewitch the sea.
What do you mean?
She has an ally of cunning power.
What do you mean?
The Sea Queen has no allies but the Valar, who uphold...
And you're the one who said, fuck the Valar, elves are evil, and then you let the Valar judge her and prove to these people it's real. Like, you went against your own morals as a ha-ha hee-hee, and it backfired.
Sauron.
All so-called faithful are now declared traitors of Westerness.
Why? They side with the elves, and Sauron is different than the elves. Oh, it's never gonna be easy. What the fuck? Hey, when you push against fascism, it will push back. And that's why you gotta push back even harder. Is she finally seeing he's good for nothing? Yeah, the trees are crying. That's never good. Where's Muriel? Where's her man? Where's Isildur? That's what I'm saying. 8 episodes is not enough for these seasons. So much gets left out. And I know you gotta leave a little for next season. But it seems a bit much, you know? 10 if you gotta make it short. 15 is ideal.
Clear them out.
I do think like 22 was a lot in the old days, you know? But I do think 12 to 17 is our good spot. It's a sweet spot.
Move along.
This is the one good thing she's done in 2 seasons.
We must leave for the west. There are faithful there. My son Anarion amongst them.
You have another son? If I knew that, I forgot or I missed it.
I shall be your friends and make safe your steps.
You have to come. Stop talking like this. She gonna be a martyr? I will not cry again this episode.
My place is here. You know it is.
You guys are sea people, and like captains go down with their ships, and you know, her death could be a representation to everyone. They're not gonna kiss, but in my head they do. In the fan fictions I will read, they do. But the way the king of the dwarves had to die to redeem his character, I think thematically we need to see that from Celebrimbor too. I think Sauron will definitely do him in. He wants to. He's sick of that old man. Hey, here's our girl. It is really hard to root for the orcs because they really destroy ecosystems. Knocking mountains over, making volcanoes. Ah! Well, she can take them.
Set them free, and I will go willingly.
Give me one reason, elf.
But she'll kill a bunch of you if you don't.
I will give you 9.
He's using him for target practice. Okay, he's redeemed. He's redeemed! This is a little worse than I thought.
Look, what you have done to yourself.
Oh, that really hurts my heart.
They will be here any moment.
There's just something about the malice to then blame it on your victim like that.
One used to hear the kingfishers flying to the river. It is a pity how you have silenced.
That's what I'm saying. They ruin everything around them. Ugh.
There are ways of keeping you alive. Must I show you my mastery of that craft as well?
You're a freak.
Your only craft is treachery.
Yeah, and he's really good at it.
Your words are empty.
Nah, they hurt your feelings, I can tell.
Hear me! Shadow of Mordor!
Get his ego. Get it!
Hear the dying words of Celebrimbor.
Oh, Kelly.
The rings of power shall destroy you.
I know that doesn't feel good.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm too sad to talk about how he said the name. Why are you crying, you bitch?
Are you him? Are you Sauron?
I knew they were gonna go run into him.
I have many names.
I don't think he likes being called that, I'm gonna be honest. He never answers to it.
What is yours? Uruk.
Yep, now he's gonna manipulate them. He's just... He wrote the book on how to manipulate and abuse people. Is this where Theo? Yeah. Shit, he hasn't headed home yet? This whole season I was expecting him to like walk into Numenor and be like, I'm alive, sister, you're doing this all in vain. But I was wrong.
I heard what you said about it being your fault and all. Wanted to know how you carry it.
That's because Theo blames himself too. Although I don't know how he could have avoided any of that. The orcs were coming.
Carried it poorly. I didn't realize that until I came here.
Why?
Because it didn't fix
Seems
anything.
there's grander things here than I thought. Enough to make me realize how small I'd become.
I thought it was going to be more like, I still felt like shit after I got here. After I'd been seeking like something other than Numenor, you know? He's going to be in for a culture shock when he gets home. Aw, he went in for a hug. That's so big of Theo, because he's so standoffish. It's been good to see his walls break down and to see him get a little more mature. It's the character development we love. Who's coming in? Oh, the girl. I already forgot.
To replace the ones Theo lent me.
They just like let her live here with her man. I mean, when he was a man of Adar, I figured she would have went off with him, you know.
I hear you building a home.
Hagen started laying the foundation a few days ago.
But I also think that's good, because if you don't give people the option to become better, they're just gonna stay the same. Then you have one more enemy.
I always thought his kindness was what love felt like.
Why are you telling me this?
Cause she's in love, but it's kind of creepy. You guys look like siblings. Home wrecking. Now, if you steal his wife, he might go back to Adar.
Come with me.
I guess you could run away. Leave him a note.
No men of Pelargir.
I'm Theo, son of Bronwyn.
He doesn't care.
Perhaps you didn't hear. This is Theo.
Yeah, he doesn't know any manners because he's a little bitch. Kill him. Kill him.
It's a disgrace the state this place is in.
Remember when you were gonna blow up a ship and he didn't rat you out? Mm-hmm, I remember.
Your sister will be so pleased to hear we found
What
you.
about his dad?
I never gave up hope.
Liar.
I trust there's room on the ship. Plenty. No passage for low men.
I survived an eruption. My father post-captain to Queen Regent Miria.
Not anymore. We had a whole government change.
My father is now king, and yours is wanted for treason.
Kill him. He literally put a sword through your
If I'd
friend.
had it my way, the old fool would be dead.
Yep.
I saved your life.
He did.
Can I have them slaughter the horse?
The horse did nothing wrong. It just gets to me when they fuck with the horses.
Pelargir is no
I-
longer a colony of Numenor.
This is the finale, so they're not gonna all die, and I need to see them all die horrific deaths.
What about the supplies you promised? The food for winter?
No timber, no supplies. There are only trees.
No. If this season taught us anything, it's not they're only trees. Leave the fucking trees alone, or they'll steal ya. We made some promises with those trees. I know I said I thought this was going to be a situation where it's like the Empire Strikes Back and we're going to feel low at the end of this. But I didn't expect to feel this low. What is he doing? Is he praying?
I have what Sauron seeks. End this slaughter, and I will do as you asked.
Maybe you should have done this to begin with. That's why he's being all weird. He put it on. It does not suit your outfit.
When last I looked like this,
Oh shit, his face is healed. I didn't even realize. I'm not a perceptive human. The ring gave him a really good plastic surgeon. He's feeling himself. Is it like a permanent change? Oh, he's giving it back.
help me vanquish Sauron with it.
Damn.
And I swear to you,
Oh, that's cool.
I will recall my children to Mordor.
His scars are creeping back in.
I have slain more of your children than any elf alive.
She really has. She's not exaggerating.
Absenin.
Damn. He found true peace.
Let this ring heal the rift between elf and orc.
I did not see this coming. He probably sees that he's been killing his children, too. What a come to Jesus moment. But is it too late? Have the orcs switched sides already?
We found Sauron, Lord Father.
Are we tricking them? Yeah, they're tricking you, I think. He's gonna stab you?
It's too late.
Yeah. That's what I thought. It's too late. The orcs already switched sides. They're very fickle. But I don't blame them. This is so funny that he's dying in the exact same way they killed Sauron. You can't help but laugh. I know Sauron's laughing. Oh, he's here? I didn't know he was here. Oh, we gotta fight. Oh, the music. Very ominous, very powerful. I don't need to see it as if it's happening to me. This season, him and King Durin, the third, and Celebrimbor all have arcs that are kind of similar, where they're really going against things they believed previously, and it gets them dead.
Raise Eregion.
Raise a Region.
Leave no elf alive.
R-A-Z-E, that's what that means? I've never seen it spelled like that. You know, the orcs really, they could just go be their own thing. they just see someone like, they're just not too bright. She's not gonna ask about his new wig.
It is even more beautiful than Celebrimbor led me to believe.
You killed him. Fuck you. And your little other rings pale in comparison.
Give me your ring.
Why? Why would I do that?
It is not my wish to harm you.
Yeah, but you're gonna do it anyway. Damn. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild everything. They're just so ugly. It's super unfortunate for them. Are they burning everything?
No, order! That is the full record of Celebrimbor's works.
It's like the burning of Alexandria. It's one of the most disgusting aspects of warfare. Oh, not the king. He's kind of grown on me. Hell yeah, Elrond. Get him. Oh, shit. You know, at least he took some out before he got retaken. Ooh. Hell yeah. Now those higher voices are coming in to make this moment more dramatic and intense. Let go of that damn crown. It's ugly. Your design is ugly.
We are not alike. We never were.
Yeah, he's just messing in your head. If therapy taught me one thing, it's that you don't need to parse what was true and what was fake when it comes to your abuser. You can just accept it is and move on, because you're gonna run in circles in your brain, because there's no way of ever truly knowing.
Fighting at your side.
It's so refreshing to see him cute again. Oh, can we just stay this way, please? No, he's gonna come behind the pillar and... Oh, it's her. I was not expecting that.
They could no longer distinguish me from the evil I was fighting.
Using her own words against her. When she's having normal feelings and normal emotions that she could have handled better, I'll admit that. Oh, not Kelly. He's very good at what he does. If there was Olympics for mind games, Sauron gets the gold. Call him ugly. It will hurt his feelings. He likes you.
The door is still open.
The door is shut.
Okay. He really gets mad when she doesn't agree with him. You're good. It's above your heart, I think.
I would have placed a crown upon your head.
Yeah. What cost? Oh, he's gonna take the rings? Please tell me you switched the pouches. What is it the dwarves? Are the dwarves here to help? Yeah! Oh, this isn't over. Most of you are dead, but not all of you. Oh, that was kind of hot, Elrond.
Give me your ring.
Fuck you.
Your ring.
Bitch, take it from me. Chuck it. He's too overpowered. It's not fair.
Heal yourself.
What's she doing? What's below her? Well, that looked like it hurt. But remember at the beginning of this season when Elrond did the same thing with the rings? That's such a good freaking parallel.
We are overwhelmed, Lord Sauron. If we pursue many orders...
See? You guys switched sides just for this to happen. Who's coming to find us? Our friends? Yep. I'm surprised she's not in pieces. The tree probably helped break her fall a little bit. What is that?
These are not merely wounds of the body. Her very immortal spirit is being drawn into the Shadow Realm.
Okay, but how do we stop it?
How we are not
Oh, magic and prayer. Cool. It would be hard not to, like, follow their religion, because it gives us results. It's working. No, it's getting worse. I'm colorblind. I can't tell. I think it's getting worse.
They're losing her.
Put the ring on her. Elrond, he's thinking it. He's thinking it. And this is this how he's gonna get on board with the rings? It's gonna fix his bestie / love interest? Oh, he's gonna put it on. How's that gonna help us? That looks like a good staff. I'm not gonna lie. The thing she just pushed over. And earlier in the previous episode, we got to learn about all the histories of these homes, you know? And now we get to see them destroyed, and it makes that impact so much worse.
After my family
died,
Mr. Burrow sat me down. Told me some things can't be fixed.
It's true. She gonna finally tell him? You gotta break up with him, girl. No? Oh, she's not on the boat. Okay. I don't ship it anyway, but I do feel bad for both of them.
And sometimes the winds blowing against us are just too strong.
Poppy's so wise.
We've just got to accept it.
That's what he saw when he touched the Palantir. Wasn't that shot we just saw? Are the orcs still gonna listen to him after he was just freaking killing them?
Don't be a stranger now.
Well, that's his name. I'm still calling him John. Grand Elf. Are they going on the move then with the Harfoots? We're gonna go find the Shire.
Why, Grand Elf?
I don't think that's what he's called.
Grand Elf.
Gandalf. Hold the door, Hodor. I like it. I'm laughing so hard because remember when I thought he was Sauron?
It's high time I walked my path.
Yes.
You walked yours.
You cannot dedicate your life to this man. He is just nothing but trouble. But we can still be friends. Damn, I'm sad. Back to Tom? I'm kind of confused because I thought Tom said if we left we couldn't come back. But maybe he said, fuck Tom, I'm gonna find my own destiny, I'm gonna pick up my own staff. And I think that's the one she knocked over. Yeah, fuck you, Tom. We're gonna find our own way. Who says my staff has to come from your little forest? Hey, he's coming to tell Tom off saying I'm gonna do this my way.
It was all a test, wasn't it?
Oh, is it a test? I hate when people aren't straightforward.
A wizard does not find his staff.
The staff finds him?
It finds him. Like his name.
Yeah, do we... And we did find his name at the same time!
Gandalf.
It's better than John.
Let us sing together.
What are we singing?
Sandflies in the grass, bees around the willow. Now
I wonder if the songs come from Tolkien's writing or if it's just made up. I like all of the songs, no matter which it is. He just looks evil. And I'm not gonna lie, his staff is badass.
Eregion has fallen.
And Elrond?
He's good.
Tell him Khazad-dûm stands ready to offer aid once more.
Your father's passing has left us in a tangle.
And we have all these rings we need to destroy.
Rumors fly that you are not your father's preferred heir.
Well, fuck them. And their moms.
Your brother seems to be gathering.
Brother? I carry my father's name. I wear the golden bib. Fuck you. Where are we? Oh yeah, we fell. I have whiplash from this episode.
I've never known you to be such peaceable company.
It's because she's sleeping.
What is this place?
The sanctuary. Protected by the elven rings.
I'm not gonna lie, I trust him wearing it more than her.
I have gathered the others, High King. They await your decision.
What decision?
We must decide whether to attack and bring the fight to him, or to fall back to prepare our defenses.
We're spread too thin to do both, if I remember correctly. What does your ring say? She's gonna have some character growth and say fall back, right?
I would remember the counsel of our dear friend, Celebrimbor. It is not strength that overcomes darkness, but light.
Do they gotta sleep outside? We're gonna fight. That's what I'm taking from this. Oh, we're about to end. Yep. I definitely get why people really liked the last 3 episodes of this season. It was so intense. It was emotional roller coaster. I cried. We kept the tradition of this season finale crying thing alive. Seeing so much destruction, seeing so much death is so hard, especially when you think of the vastness of the destruction and how it spreads. It's so true to war to kill not just the people and the structures, but the histories and the ecology around. You gotta destroy everything. People can't rebuild then, or it's just that much harder to rebuild. So I just think about how it's true to real life. Even though warfare is now conducted so differently, those things still remain true, and it is heartbreaking. It was very satisfying to get a kiss between Elrond and Galadriel. They've had some tension. They had that friendship there, but it just makes the heartbreak of when they're fighting seem so much more real and deep. And it's just satisfying to see her get some love and attention and affection from someone who isn't Sauron. I will say Sauron and Celebrimbor's scenes were really hard for me. As someone who's dealt with psychological torture, not to that degree, it's magic, but in a real psychological way that affected them. It affected the way people around me saw me, and so I can very much relate to Celebrimbor, and so those scenes made me very emotional. And this whole season, on a bunch of videos, I guess that he was going to end, his demise would come. I was right, but it was still really hard to see. I'm super close with my parents. I really have good relationships with both of them. I cherish my relationships with them. So to see Durin, who has had trouble with his dad, but who hasn't, lose his father, it was really hard. And just like Celebrimbor, he went out in a way that was true to who he was and was going to redeem the things he's seen that he's done wrong, which he had done wrong. It's so interesting to see Gandalf finally get his name. I think one of my criticisms of this season is that it's only 8 episodes. So it felt like we got a few things here and there with Gandalf, but it never felt like enough. It never felt fully fleshed out. It felt like all the other characters and storylines got this arc, but it felt like the Wizard and the Harfoot and the Steward arc was just kind of put in supplementally to set up for the story to come, which is kind of annoying. It's more and more common. It's not unique to this show. It's just something that's happened with seasons getting shorter and shorter. But that does make me really excited for season 3 because Nori and the Harfoots and their whole gang and culture and lifestyle is one of my favorite parts of the show. So that probably brings my criticism forward more because I didn't get a lot of them this season and I only got a taste of the Dark Wizard and what he has to face, and I felt like it was rushed and left me wanting more. And nowadays shows take a year or 2 to give us this few of episodes, so it is frustrating a little bit, but nothing that's going to make me not like the show. The score this season also really stood out. I felt like it was used so strategically in places to build tension when we needed to make us feel specific emotions. And it was good in the last season, but I think it was done even better this season. But all in all, it was really hard to see our friends fail. And I hope next season we get to see a little bit of an upswing because emotionally, I need it. But thank you so much for watching this season with me. If you've been here from the beginning, an extra big thank you. Let me know in the comments if you're one of those people. Let me know what your favorite part of this episode was in the comments as well. And if you want to watch more shows with me, if you want to make sure you catch me watching season 3 when it comes out, hit the subscribe button. I'm currently still watching Jujutsu Kaisen and releasing those videos every Wednesday. And then I also do movie reactions. Thank you so much for watching.